There we go.
What is what is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets and part of Defend Your Units. I guess we got to get that work that in, man. This is my boy JohnnyKpicks, man. How you doing tonight?
Doing fantastic. Ready to defend my units. Got like 4 bets, I think, right now. Looking at a few more, waiting for the props to drop. And yeah, can't wait. There's gonna be some good fights. Main card looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then it falls off a little bit from there, but it is what it is. It's not the greatest pay-per-view. It's better than 297, I'll tell you that. So looking forward to some fights for sure.
Can you look at my paintings and tell me which one's my favorite painting? Out of all these paintings, which one do you think would be my favorite, Johnny?
It's probably
my new favorite painting, Johnny, is right here. It's the Joker.
Oh.
Do you know why it would be the Joker?
No, tell me.
Well, Jack the Joker Hermanson last week is one of my new favorite fighters. The man knows how to stick to a game plan, and brought your boy back. He brought you, dude. That was sick. That was, and not only to pick it, but to bet it, sacking up. That was tough. That was tough, and it went exactly. I mean, dude, he took some hard shots in that first round. He took hard shots throughout the whole fight, to be honest. But
I thought he was gonna go out. I'll be honest. In the first
round, he got cracked a couple times. But like, you just got to know that as it goes. Like my girlfriend, her sister was down here visiting, and she don't watch fights or nothing. But I was explaining it, and she's like, "Oh, holy shit!" Then it ended up going the exact way I said. I'm like, "Watch, he's gonna keep throwing heat every time, swinging at air, and then eventually, there's not gonna be so much heat on it." And it worked out perfect, man. But
yes, sir.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's an excellent one, dude. That was one of my favorite bets, dude. But then I had the Max Griffin bet from last week, which was pretty nice, but that was a close fight. I thought he won the first round when he stole it right at the end. It was even as hell,
dude.
But when he got the takedown at the end, he won some ground and pound. It was close.
Not even
close, man.
No, I think I'm dying on that hill. I think Wells won. I'm not saying it's a robbery though. It's not. It was a very close fight.
That was a close fight. It was close.
I thought Wells did enough, so I was a little salty. Not super salty, but more salty about the Marcos. No contest,
bro. Dude,
that's what I was salty about.
Like, come on, man. That was the weakest ball. And you know, well,
how are there 4 ball hits in like 45 seconds?
Right.
What the hell?
Dude,
like back and forth.
He jumped up into that, and then it wasn't even a big one. And then, like, bro, I don't give a like. As a man, you've been hitting the balls before, right? Yeah. And unless you're getting hit with a baseball bat, it hurts and it goes away with a couple minutes. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit. Bro, that dude had a whole cup on, and that was the weakest ball shot you ever seen. And then he just quit. He just quit, man. I was like, no way he's gonna quit. You know, you see people literally like get smashed in the balls and still come back and fight. And he didn't want to take that beating. Yeah, that cost me a couple units. I seen it cost you a couple units or extra.
Yeah, I would have won the extra because I had Ige. We had the same bet.
Yeah.
I was
that was money bet. That was the money. That was the parlay bet.
It was. And then look what happened, Cody. You did a parlay and look what happened.
I know, bro.
Every
it's
time.
Fucking weird. It's fucking weird. It's just at this point it's weird, you know.
No, that was funny. When I saw you post that, I'm like, no shit. Look at you. You and me.
I was going back, and the thing that makes me mad is I was going back and forth between him and Rodriguez, you know, and I'm just like, well, I'm like, Marco's 15-0 durable. I don't really have to worry about that one shot and all that. And should have just picked Rodriguez. He threw a beating on him. Bro, like we were saying, he's the best 13-5 fighter in the world. Now he's 14-5.
I was scared though. He was getting hit.
Or is he 14? Is he 15-5?
I think he's 15-5 now.
Yeah. God dang, man, he's so good. Like, dude, he's so good everywhere in the fight. And then his striking, like, dude, then he just got Tavares against the cage, just like literally in the third round after fighting hard because he went out and tried to grapple him the whole first second. So, like, man, he's a problem if you don't get caught, man.
That's the problem with him. He can get caught. Luckily, Brad Tavares hasn't finished anybody in like 7 years. So
yeah, he stuck him a little bit.
He did. That's why I was a little scared.
Right in the first like minute, man. He stuck him a little bit, but sheesh, man. Rodriguez is savage, dude. And he's huge. He's huge for that weight class.
Yes, he is. Big ass head too.
Yeah, maybe eventually he can go up to 205. Maybe his chin would be even better there too.
Maybe
2-division champ.
No,
like, bro, he's so good though. But like, if he don't get knocked out, he couldn't fight with like Strickland in them. You think?
No, he's not. He's the perfect style of fighter for Strickland to beat.
I don't know. All right, let's say what's up to everybody that came out to defend their units tonight. We got our dude first in the chat, Octagon Outcome MMA. Let's go, boys. Let's go, man. Double O. We're happy to have you out, man. You've been coming out here participating forever, man. We like it. Have to get you on a show here in March or April for show. Bunny Hunter, our dude, Bosa, what's up? He said, "What's up, fellas? On my way early. He was early
today.
Yeah, I was sitting here waiting for Johnny K. To see you guys see how it is. You see me? I'm commenting to my dudes up here. It's 6'4". I'm sitting here twiddling my fingers, just waiting for Johnny.
I'll be honest. This is the first time in a while you beat me.
I'm just sitting here. Johnny's then his thing comes on. You don't know it's on. He's doing makeup and stuff. I'm like, Johnny, I can see you. Yeah, I'm like, I can see you right now. But Bunny Hunter, man, we appreciate you coming out. Here's our dude, Derek Izzy, man. He said, "Can we just skip over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and get to the fights now?" Yeah, man.
Please.
I'm off. Let's see. I'm off today. I'm gonna do some tape study after this. Then I'm off tomorrow, which I'm gonna do tape study all day, like all day. But I'm gonna stop. I gotta take my daughter for. No, they did leave. I took her for. I'm gonna take her for a Valentine's Day dinner, and I got her a bunch of cool Valentine's Day stuff. So.
Nice.
That's going to be freaking awesome. Then what's tomorrow? So tomorrow's the 4th. This is my month right here. Tomorrow's the 14th, right? So that's Valentine's Day. So I got to get my daughter and my girl Valentine's Day present and all that. And we do stuff. The 19th of this month, so 5 more days, is me and Steph's anniversary, which will be together 24 years this year. That's a long time. Quarter century. And then her birthday is March 10th and mine's March 19th. But on March 10th, I'm going to take her out to Lake Tahoe, dude, for her birthday. Go out there for a couple of days. Go to then we're staying at the Harvey, and we're gonna go to Hell's Kitchen and get some food and stuff.
Do that. Hell's Kitchen's good, dude.
Hell yeah! Casino sent me a little deal. I'm like, I'll take that. So
get the beef Wellington, obviously.
You got me hooked on the ribeyes now, man.
Get the beef Wellington, you'll like it.
Is that what at the thing? At
the Hell's Kitchen, yeah.
Beef Wellington?
Yep.
They said they had a tomahawk steak for $2.
Oh, you can get that too.
Sounds good.
Ribeyes are where it's at.
Yeah, dude, that was the best steak I ever had. Johnny bought me the best steak I ever had in Chicago. What was that place called?
It was Lux Bar. They had Gibson steaks. Those are more well known. Those steaks.
Yeah, because Gibson owned it, and their other
right across the street.
Yeah. Dude, that was God, that was so good. Then my girl ate my steak when I got back to the room. Like I took a bite of it cold, and it was like butter. Like you just bit it, and there's no like, dude. Yeah. And then the next day we ate at that great place too. So, but Derek, man, we appreciate you coming out, brother, hanging out with us tonight as always. Let us know what the algorithm. I want to know what fight finishes are.
I haven't seen that this week yet.
No, I haven't been able to get on Instagram. Derek got to get on Twitter, man. I think people would like your stuff a lot on Twitter, Derek. Jeff Bruno in the building. What up, Jeff? Man, appreciate you coming out. Is that a girl dancing?
Looks like it.
Dancing?
Also dancing.
Okay, that's what Lima is going to be doing on.
Waldo's not fighting today, right? Or this week?
But the 6 degrees of separation would be Diego Lima. Or I mean, Marcos Rogerio de Lima, because he beat Waldo. So he can do this also. Pink Floyd in the building. Dern and Maverick on the same card a week after Loma. I'm simped out. And Pink Floyd, he's the female MMA fighter whisperer for sure.
Oh boy,
stuff. So I can't wait to see.
I'm on Maverick, but I don't know about the Dern side.
Them girls scarred me, man. They scarred me.
I'm actually doing pretty well. Wore Loma last week. I
that was a good call. That was a good call.
I was like, she going down. She should have won 30-27. There's no way.
Third round was a little close, but she just
was closer.
You know what I mean?
She did not win that round.
Yeah, she just kind of took it off. Blunt Magic, what's up? He said, I want to smell Loma's feet.
There you go, Blunt. Get it.
In there. She probably got an OnlyFans at this point. She maybe scratch and sniff.
Those Brazilians, man, they're crazy.
Yeah. Dennis, what is up, man? He said, Mr. Pay-Per-View got to be in full effect today. It's full effect today. Mr. Pay-Per-View's back, man. After last week, let me know I still got it. Was that Hernandez? You can give me a little props on the Hernandez pick or no, Johnny? A little bit.
There it is. No.
A little bit. And bet it, dude. Listen, all right. I just want people to know this. Do you know how much balls that took to even post that pick after losing 25 units in 2 weeks and then come on with Jack Hermanson over Joe Pyfer when I knew 99% of people were like, you're fucking retarded. Everybody's like, you work for the books.
I didn't bet that fight at all. I knew it was gonna be close.
I told the Patreon Hermanson by decision it was plus 1,000 on a prop for a prop bet.
That was good.
Yeah, I didn't bet it, but I wish I would have. But I just wait for them props.
2020.
I need to start doing a little something online. I had to make a bet online.
This week
for this card, yeah, man. Because I couldn't get to the casino. I had to work like the way I work, and then sleep, and then do this show, and then like I wouldn't have been able to get to the casino till tomorrow night or Thursday. So I had to do one online. I already saved myself $15 so far, but I already lost 15 by not doing it online earlier. So, but I want to get my tickets. That's how I like to do. I don't like to do it.
It usually balances each other out in the long run. So
yeah, I've only made one bet online this year and I won it. It was a 2-fight parlay of like an over under prop and stuff when a parlay
knock on wood.
There you go. Dave Weston, what is up? He said, I was screaming Michael Johnson from the rooftops all last week. Yep. And we saw total domination
for 14 minutes.
Yeah, he wanted to. He's looking for a way out.
Trying,
bro. I bet
I still can't do it. I still can't bet his fights. Hey, but I got his pick right because I thought Flowers had a chance to win.
Yeah, I got the pick right. I picked Johnson because like the one time I couldn't pick Hawes because of his chin. I'm like, dude, Hawes is better, but I'm picking Ferrer. But I picked Johnson last week, even though his chin. But I'm like, I still pick him, but I couldn't bet him. I almost bet. I was really close to betting him. He was at minus 125.
Well,
dude.
People started putting
off them losses, so I'm like, fuck.
I was thinking about it because it was close to a pick 'em. It was like minus 120 at one point.
For a little while.
But then it got up to like minus 150 range. And I was like,
back down and then went back up.
I was like, nope. Like if it would have went like 110, now we're talking.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I can't wait for this card. A pay-per-view, some good fights. I already got a couple decent bets in. Got the other bets on the way.
Yeah, I got
step 2 of the ladder challenge. So we're at what? Up 56, turn 25 to 56, and now we're going to turn that 56 into at least 100.
I know it doesn't sound like a lot yet, but just wait 2 more weeks. And
we just got to get it to 100, right? And then 100, and at the end we'll be at 25,000, right?
Yeah. Well, if we keep going for 10 times, I don't know if we want to go for 10 times.
We're doing it. We're doing this $25 bet.
We might want to take a little bit out if we get something pretty big.
No. 25.
Well, we're in the thousands, Cody.
You got to just put it all on Jack Hermanson, Johnny.
Oh, you
sometimes
crazy.
You just got to put it all on Jack Hermanson.
We'll go over with the chat once we get that far. But right now we're at $56. We're gonna roll that $56. We're not talking. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're on step 2. We're not even like step 7 yet.
Oh, we're getting to it. We
got $56. We're gonna roll over into the next bet. We'll tell you at the end of the show.
Why Haustroll in the building? What's up? He said, "What's good, blood? What's up, Johnny? Man, we appreciate you coming out. Always supporting, dude. With one of the best profile picks in the game,
I like it
too. Love it." Carlos CJ UFC picks. He said, "Yo, what up, guys? How y'all doing? Defending my units for UFC 298. Got 2 juicy dogs on deck. I can't wait to hear it." Carlos been hitting.
Carlos's dog is getting even juicier.
He's been hitting all year.
That.
Everybody check out Carlos too. CJ UFC picks, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, man. And he's putting out good stuff. He's been doing this for a while now too. So everybody give him a shout out. We're gonna have him and Dev, I believe, on a show.
We're getting both of them on the same show.
Yeah, in April. Because we've been lining up stuff. We're gonna get together. We'll
get them
line up the next couple months. And yeah,
hopefully their beef is still going on because it's gonna be pure entertainment.
If not, we'll reignite it. If not, we'll reignite it. No. Dirty Reg in the building. He said, "What's up, room? Got to point out how good Jack's strike defense is. I love how he keeps his hands up. Just great game plan. You know,
great guy overall.
The Joker, the Joker. A new favorite painting.
I'll send you a Swedish flag.
Oh, I'll take it. But I commented on his Twitter, man. You don't comment back, man. I don't know. I don't get that stuff.
Well, then he's not a great guy. I take that back.
Outstanding guy. Love Jack Hermanson now. Paul McLanick, what is up? He said, I was 1 away from 5K parlay. We'll get them this week, man.
Yes, sir.
That sucks. We'll get them this week. Get on the ladder challenge with us too, man. You'll get up to 25. Yo. Snerius, yeah, I feel for Marcos. That should be a W. It should be. That was
I thought ridiculous. They were gonna score it because it went over 1.5 rounds. I actually hit that bet. Like they still hit the bet because I had over 1.5, but they didn't
They
score.
paid you out on the over 1.5. I thought once it becomes a no contest,
well, DraftKings was being generous, I guess.
Wow, because there's no contest. It's like no contest happens, so they don't pay no bets.
Nah, the over 1.5, they gave it to me.
Nah, okay.
Got lucky. Okay. I mean, it barely went over, like maybe by a minute or so.
Yeah, Victor Henry's no contest. Yeah, because certain ones, but like that one, but it's like
that one was in the first round, wasn't it?
No, his was second, about the same time, late into the second round.
I remember it. I just don't remember what time it ended.
Implied volatility. What is up, man? He says, smash the like button. Let's go, man. Everybody, we got 52 people in here so far. Let's make this a big show. Share it. Tell your friends. Get on Twitter, everywhere. Tell them, because this is going to be a big show. Second step of the ladder challenge. We're about to get into it in a second, though. Ryan Jordan, nothing like getting off a hard day's work and turning into some defend your units. Grateful for the show. We're grateful for you, Ryan, and coming out with us for a couple of years now, dude. Awesome, man. We appreciate you spending your Tuesday night with us. Manuel, he said we cashed this weekend. You already know it. Cashing big, big, big. What's up, boys? Good luck on your bets. Let's crush these bookies. Let's go, Phantom Smeagol. Good luck on the contest on my YouTube video. I got a contest for like a Marab autograph card, like 5 cards for this weekend. If anybody wants to go check out my breakdown video and comment your 3 best fight parlay with the odds and pace. Bonino, ESPN Plus is pissing me off trying to watch the Katona versus Vera and Rinya's last fight. Wish they'd fix it. Yeah, some of their stuff
messing up.
Yeah, some of their stuff they won't have on there too. Some of the because you know what? All right, here's what you got to do. So here's what I figured out. So ESPN and them are getting in UFC, they're getting stupid. So now if you go look on ESPN Plus or UFC and you can't find a fight that happened in UFC, go to YouTube. Because they release fights on YouTube every once in a while, so they can probably get YouTube money. And
that's where I go.
Yeah, and then
because most of the fights that I need are on there, and it's just quicker to access it that way for me.
Yeah. Like the UFC fights, though, them are hard to get on YouTube, aren't they?
Not all of them.
Okay. Some of them.
Depends. I mean, you can't get all of them, but if I can get it on YouTube, that's the first place I go. And I'm like, oh,
sweet. Oh yeah. Well, okay, too. And I don't know what they did with the Ultimate Fighter. You can't find the Ultimate Fighter that season. I couldn't find that Ultimate Fighter season on there. I tried to watch it, or maybe I found some of them. I can't remember. But somebody else fought on that season. I tried to go watch it just recently. It's probably Katona. Yeah, and I couldn't see it.
Was it Quinlan?
Who's that? Who?
What was it a couple cards ago? Were you trying to find the Quinlan fight versus Jason Knight or whatever?
Probably no. That was 30. So you need to watch that.
I don't know. I remember you said,
you can't find none of them. So I don't know what they did. I thought his name was just Sucker, dude, baby. So not Mikey, the one dude.
Here. Just went
talking
last week.
Mike Martin, my dudes. I skipped over really quick. Mariavs, what's up, Cody and Johnny? What's up, Mariavs? Come, we appreciate you coming out, dude. You hit anything big last card? You've been hitting big money. My dude, Mikey, what is up, Mike? He said, just win, baby. Yeah, you got to win. We got to win. Jack Hansen style. There's been a dude with that name that's been talking smack. Tried to talk smack to me. Tried to get me to talk smack on Twitter.
People like trolling. That's their life.
You just can't do it. I'm too cool for that, man. This is how I'll be. Yippee Kaye in the building. He said, hey, y'all, what's going on? Blood Money and JohnnyKpicks. Let's lay out our plan and take down them bookies with our winning streaks. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. And Yippee, hit me up on Instagram. I don't know if you already have, but I owe you a shirt. So hit me up on Instagram and I'll send it to you. I went through my things. I didn't think anybody won. I didn't see all the way down because Yippee, I've read a whole thing. Hit me up. I got you the shirt, Yippee. And we appreciate you. You've been supporting since the beginning, always bringing that positive energy. Mushroom MMA in the building. So what's up, Cody? What's up, Johnny? What's up, chat? Everybody check out Mushroom, man. Mushroom puts out excellent information on Twitter and on YouTube. So go check it out. He'll have his video out, live video Thursday nights at 10 p.m. And above all, he's a great dude. So he's definitely worth a follow and a sub. And we're going to get him on a show here soon too.
For sure.
Let's go. Let's see. What's up? JR Smooth. What's up, brother? I was on a lot of dogs, had a profitable fight card last week. Let's do it again this week. Let's go. Jack was solid. He really was. Biggest balls in the game. Biggest balls. That might be the next painting. Just some giant balls. You guys see Henry Cejudo? Yeah. I hope it was fake because it
looked pretty fake, to be honest.
Dirty Reg, great call on Hermanson. I give you credit. Thank you. Johnny won't, but I appreciate it.
Good pick. Good bet. That's all I got.
I'll take it. But Red Dirty Reg, appreciate that. Oh, they're not my picks, but I might be fading my heart. What? I gotta hear it. The Joker. Dern. I was on
dude.
Free Baby said the Joker. Let's go, man. Blunt Magic said I couldn't believe it. Dirty Red said I never thought Jack would win. He made me a fan after that performance. He did.
Yeah.
Great fight.
I knew he could win. I just didn't think he would. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, he did what he needed to do. That's how I thought it would happen. Joe Pyfer would have to get it first or second round knockout, or Jack would win a decision.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I picked wrong.
you did.
It happens. I can't pick them all right.
Yeah. Any Action Sportscast, who was just on the show last Friday, said, I'm ready to watch y'all defend these units. We're about to defend them. Everybody check out Any Action Sportscast too. You can go back to our last video, Defend Your Units Friday night, and all his links are in there. But Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Any Action Sportscast, follow him, dude.
FBI, I tried to tell you about Kansas City, baby. Tried.
Oh yeah. I ended up winning a little money live betting them.
I did too. I live bet them like 3 times at like plus 150 or above, and I'm like, they're gonna win. They're gonna win,
and they did. That was crazy. I thought San Francisco was driving down the field like for the overtime. It looked like they was just gonna go into the end zone, man. You know, they were just driving quick, and then defense lined up. Yes, man. Joker had that better strength of schedule and that chin, that cardio, that real well-roundedness. I need the chat to root for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. Let's go. Okay. Let's get some good energy for the Lightning. Got to give Jack live at plus 220. Saw Pfeiffer's first deep breath. That was it. Yep. You better believe it. And we had Max by Split. Split was written all over that. Hey, that's an excellent hit, Silky B. That's a crazy hit. Yeah, that's a good one. Had to pay crazy. Nice.
Just win a lot of his by Split or lose.
Yep. Our whole community's main man, Mushroom. That's our dude. Like Mushroom's been here way before me. And he's been a big part of this community forever, dude. And if you're a real one, he's going to like you, and you're going to like him too, because he just speaks the truth. That's the kind of people I like. Mushroom is the MMA capper Sean Strickland, baby. That's what he is. I'm saying that right now.
That's hilarious. He is.
He lit up a cigarette in the UFC. They said.
He did.
That's wild. That's my dude. That's kind of people I grew up with right there. Wow. Yep. Scott Lawson, what's up? He said, I've been married a long time. The only one interested in my units is them bookies. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You get a quarter century in the building. You know?
What up, Scott?
What up, Scott? We appreciate you coming out. I hope Johnny's finally growing on you a little bit, man. He, it's like a mole or something. He just grows out, and you're like,
eventually.
Right, it's cool. Like,
it's cool. No, like.
Catching the show during my lunch break. Let's make some money. Let's go. We're about to get into these. STL HD Slayer. What's up, fellas? Pay-per-view week. Let's go. We're getting this money, man. We appreciate you coming out. S-Blood 3000 in the building, too. He said, what's up, guys, man? What is up, dude? That Philly boy, what's up? He said, I'm going to continue to ride that milk cow Kopylov plus 210. Is that what he's at right now, plus 210?
He's getting up the plus 200s, and that's insane.
These guys were supposed to fight a couple of fights ago. So he like Kopylov and them's already been ready for each other, and like I don't think that Kopylov, is going to be. I think this is going to be.
I mean, he is taking it on short notice technically, but it's not
That's
like
what I'm saying.
A week. It's like 3 weeks or something. So I'm.
Yeah, but he probably did for a little bit. Ehor always makes me money, win or lose. True. What is up, Robert? Ehor. That's funny. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Shady in the building said Johnny's got that China man's chance parlay.
Friday, I'm going to post it on Twitter.
Let's go, ready. Shady. Everybody check out Shady too on Twitter. Shady always puts out some good stuff, some interesting stuff. He's like my man Mushroom, says what he feels. Like I said, them's my dude. So appreciate you coming out, spending your Tuesday night with us, Shady. No love. No love is. Yeah, Effie's kills hockey. So that's one. Go check out Any Action Sportscast, man. It's Any Action Sportscast, so just MMA cast, because he does all different sports, man. He's good at them, and he lives out in Vegas. Like
Lightning's winning 1-0, so there you go.
There you go. AJ in the house. What's up, gang? What's up, AJ? We appreciate you coming out. Can't wait to hear your picks too. Can't wait. Here we go. Blunt Magic. That's not happening. But yeah, he's Blunt Magic's on Henry with the KO over Marab. I had a 3-fight parlay. Eeyore over 2.5. Dan over 1.5. And Joker, nice. That's an excellent hit. Adam, what's up, boys? Good luck with your bets this weekend. Already have a few units locked in and going to place more. Let's go, Adam. Costa pull out yet? I don't think so yet, SK, but appreciate you coming out.
He may not make weight.
Yeah. Okay. Here's Shady. Just Win Baby is a fucking line. I don't know what that means. Line Muppet. Bet the under on 1.5 minutes. Shady. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. See, if Shady don't like him, then that's all I need to know. Like I said, that dude, man.
I don't need to research this dude, anyways.
We could have been cool. We could have got him on a show. We could have had a good time. Everybody be cool, but no, man. They want to.
No more barbecues.
No more. Hey, we could have went to some UFC shows. And then Ray, you came at me with all that crap, Ray, and Max Griffin still won. And I don't, you know me, I don't come back and talk crap. But Shady, yeah, man, I'm with you. Sure, Kiwi Brew in the house. What up, Kiwi? Sure, Kiwi. Bro. Can't wait. I'm gonna get Kiwi some blood money gear, baby. Some blood money gear. Salty. 3 parlays are back in my radar. All right, yeah. Let's go. KC money plus 250. Kiwi Brew with the donation, $10, dude. Appreciate you, Kiwi. Kiwi's always donating on and off the books, man. So appreciate Kiwi. Excellent, dude. And
appreciate you, Kiwi.
Can't wait to the next Australian show. I don't know when it is. It's whenever Volkanovski defends his belt next. It'll probably be in Australia, I'm sure. So that's when we're gonna get you on, Kiwi Brew.
Maybe.
Yeah, he'll be defending for a couple of years. That one. Johnny stays strapped with that Miller.
Yeah, like a gun. I have a Miller Light strap. It is right in there, right in my side pocket.
It's kind of like seven beers on it. So nice. That's blood nose. Shady and mushroom. That's what I'm saying, dude. Shady and mushrooms. That's my type. Kopylov.
Let's go, John.
Let's see. Gwenerica, my dude. He said, yes, lads. What is up, man? This dude catches the best fish you're ever going to see. If you want to see some cool fish, check that name out on Instagram. Catching these trout with like the coolest colors you're ever going to see in the world, man. But that's my dude right there. And I hope everything's going good. We're going to get some more money. We're back on track. He's always supporting me, win or lose, man. Giving me good advice, good information. That's my dude. Since the beginning, too. I've known him since we started this whole thing. Like, yes, them dudes are hard to come by, man.
True.
Gotta keep them. Jeff Bruno, I like that.
That's good.
Dude, Kiwi with another donation. Let's is up,
Kiwi?
Dude, appreciate that so much. Keeping the lights on, keeping the paintings going, keeping that Jack the Joker looking good.
Rolling,
man. Appreciate that, Kiwi. Like I said, you're the man. I can't wait to break down a fight. If you ever want to break down a fight before an Australia card, you let me know too. We can get you on. Yeah. What they don't. They think they do, AJ. They think they want to smoke, but they really don't. I wish I could be, because like I said, the only thing I do better than betting, being obsessed and knowing MMA fighting and betting and stuff is talking crap. I like to be nice. You know what I mean? We gotta
be nice. Yeah, otherwise, people will cry. And
if you're just putting and you're putting bad energy out there and you're doing that, you're not going to win. Everything you need to be like, dude. I don't know. I'm good vibes. And I'm not even like that. I've never been like that my whole life. But I know if you want good things to happen, you got to be doing good things. This is how it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. All right, let's see. First fight that I have wrote in, Rinya Nakamura versus Carlos Vera. I'll let you start this one.
Oh, when we get to that one. But yeah, this is going to be an easy one. Nakamura all day. He's amazing. Very good wrestling. Good power in his hands. Not the most technical of strikers, but he's going to, if he hits your head, you're probably going to go down at least and get knocked down, and he's going to get you on ground and pound. But Vera, he's taking this fight on pretty short notice, making his UFC debut at like 36 years old. We've seen him on the Ultimate Fighter, but he's just okay everywhere. Like, I would say his grappling is his best quality, but even that's just He's got good submissions, though. Doesn't have the greatest takedowns. His striking is just pretty good. But I just think Nakamura at this point is just a better fighter everywhere. I think he can get this fight to the mat. I think he can win minutes that way. I don't see him getting submitted or Vera getting a submission off his back or anything if he gets taken down. So I kind of like the over 1.5 in this fight. I'm looking at it. It's at minus 180. It's not the greatest price, but money's coming in on the under. So I'm going to watch that a little bit. But The last fight that Nakamura was supposed to go under 1.5, he went to distance and won by decision. So I'm not to say that he can't do it in this fight, but Vera's, I don't think he's ever been finished. If I'm correct on that, if he has, it's maybe one time.
Yeah, he's been choked out before.
Okay, he's been submitted twice. So it's been a little bit 4 years ago, but I don't know. I don't think. I like the over 1.5, but I'm picking Nakamura, but I'm not touching the money line because obviously it's minus 1,300 or something crazy. So you're gonna have to try to figure out a way to bet that fight. But to me, maybe the over 1.5, but Nakamura all day though.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Nakamura. Obviously, it's hard to find a way. I'm going to say submission though, because like you said, Vera's been submitted to, even though he trains with Ryan Hall, one of the greatest to ever do it in MMA. But I don't think that's really going to help him here, dude. I think Nakamura is going to beat him up, standing up. I mean, like Vera's decent. He's got this weird like karate type style. He's like the striking coach with Ryan Hall, and then he doesn't have like bad jiu-jitsu and stuff, but like Brad Katona doesn't finish anybody, so he was able to just survive in that fight. But Rinya Nakamura is looking to finish you every second of the fight, whether you're standing, whether you're on the ground. Like when he's on the ground, he's on top of you. He's looking for north-south chokes. He's looking for Kimuras. He's not just like laying prey. So I'm definitely going with Nakamura to finish him. I'm going to say by submission. What's the line on that 1.5?
It's right now. I saw it at minus 190, but it's minus 180 right now for over.
I thought I had something wrote down. Yeah. No, I got Rinya Nakamura under 1.5 and plus 145. What's that line at right now?
The under for that is plus 140.
Yeah, I like the under. I think he steamrolls this kid. Like I think he's. I think
we thought that last time
because he's 35. Yeah, but Nakamura's a different kind of fighter.
I know, but Nakamura fought
a little short notice.
Fernie Garcia. I know Fernie Garcia. We know now that he's pretty freaking durable.
He's tough as shit, dude.
But
like he's fucking So, but like Carlos Vera submitted twice, short notice, 36 years old. Nakamura constantly goes for the finish. He could knock him out on the feet, or he can take him down and submit him. Like I think Nakamura gets him out of here. What's Nakamura inside to do? That's probably like minus 200. Maybe like minus 11 or something.
Let me find that out. Maybe I'll have to look somewhere else because it's not.
Nakamura by decisions plus 325. Nakamura by TKO minus 125.
What's submission?
Submission's plus 240. So they're thinking he's just going to knock him out because that's minus 125. I would go with submission. Dude's been submitted.
What's inside the distance?
I don't never find
probably like minus 150.
My casino never offers them to me, and I don't see one on here.
Let me see if we can find it on Fight Odds.
But yeah, I mean, I like him to get it done. I like him to get it done by sub at plus 240.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bet this fight, but if I was, I would maybe lean the over, but I don't know. That
Philly boy, that's hilarious. If you're a betting man, put the house on Volk now. It will get smaller come match time. They are really good. Just about double my money. He ain't lying, Drizzy. He ain't lying. Jenna Marie, I think that's gonna be a defend your units type fight right there. Yeah. Philly boy. I got Nakamura sub. I like the AJ. Round 2 sub too. I bet that pays good. We're looking at Nakamura wins in round 2 plus 400. Nakamura round 2
KO
mission plus 700.
Yeah, like the KO is plus 600 for round 2.
I like that. Nakamura, yep, after he wears on the kid. Sure, brother. Yeah, Kiwi Brew's the man, dude. Like the man. Like he supporter. Awesome. Give me good advice.
Inside the distance minus 325.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I almost would go against the grain. I think he wins.
Decision?
Yeah. Or maybe
what do you mean?
Over.
Just because you trust Carlos Vera's durability, or you just got a feeling?
I think this fight's getting to the mat, and I think Vera can survive on the mat.
Okay.
That's where I see this fight headed. Now on the feet, Nakamura can get that power shot and knock him out probably, but I do see some takedowns maybe eventually, and Vera's gonna be able to survive. Whoa,
him and Dirty Reg these days.
Whoa, that is a little crazy.
A poll too. I forgot.
You have to go on YouTube.
What?
And you have to actually
up
go
here
on
in this thing.
YouTube, like
Didn't I try
click a
this
different
before and it
tab.
canceled our whole stream?
Yeah, don't
Remember
do
that
that.
one time I did?
I used to do it. I used to do it, and then everyone was like, "Don't do it, John. You're so stupid." I'm like, "All right, I won't do it anymore.
I'll
Fine."
do it. I'll do it. I thought that was a good idea. I do remember you doing polls before. I think it's a good idea. Next
Chat was
fight,
like,
man.
"No." I'm like, "All right, I'm a man of the people."
All right, next fight. I'm gonna start this one, man. Men's welterweight, Josh Quinlan versus Danny Barlow. So Josh Quinlan, he's got good striking, he's got good power, he's got powerful left hook. You've seen him put Jason Witt to the shadow realms. That's hard to do. That's a tough thing to do. Put him to the shadow realms, but he's got pretty good striking. He's definitely durable because he got hit with some pretty big shots versus Waters last time. But that dude's freaking huge, man. Wasn't the guy 6'6"?
Like, yeah, it was crazy.
At welterweight. Yeah, what the? But and that dude's gonna be good. His only loss was to Bonfim, and he was like starting to give it to Bonfim a little bit before he got what was it when he tried to guillotine?
I think he got guillotined or something. It was Von Flute. Yeah,
but he's good. That and I was looking. I'm like, why doesn't he have a fight lined up? Because that dude, But Quinlan's good though, man. He's got powerful striking. He's got pretty good wrestling, and he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, pretty high level jiu-jitsu. I think he's actually pretty decent. I just think that was a crazy fight last time. He took that fight on short notice too versus Waters. It was like 1 week notice, so that's also another hard thing to do. But he's pretty well rounded. He's pretty dangerous, and he's tough and he's durable. He showed that in the last fight. Danny Barlow, man, left hand to God. This dude's got a powerful left hand, and just like Priscilla Cachoeira, and who did I say that about last time? Joe Pfeiffer, basically, or somebody. They're just trying to line that up. That's all he does. He's not throwing leg kicks. He's got a decent. He's got a decent.
Goose God, but he did.
Yeah, he did hit it. Yeah. But Barlow, same thing, man. He's got that killer left hand, and he's trying to line that up and hit you with it. 80-inch reach, big dude for welterweight and all that. My only problem with Danny Barlow is if you go watch Danny Barlow and you go watch, this was 1.5, not even 1.5 years ago, maybe 1.5 years ago, Dustin DePuma. So 22, 11, 18, so 23. So about like 14 months ago. This dude's only been fighting for like 4 years. You guys got to remember that. He's only been fighting for 4 years, starting at the amateurs. Pros, he's only been fighting for 2.5 years or something. He fought this Dustin DePuma in 2022, 11, 18. And dude, that was not a good look. Like he got the unanimous decision, but in the first round, that dude took him down, took his back, sunk in a rear naked choke. And luckily that dude was strong enough to just like grab. And that was like a little skinnier dude. This Dustin DePuma dude was not a big dude by any means. And he had to choke, sunk in and everything. That dude was 5'10", reach not available. Last weight was 168. So he's a little guy, dude. And you could tell in that the fight he is a little guy, but he took down Barlow, took his back, sunk in the choke. Barlow grabbed one hand and like pulled it off. But I don't think this dude's got a ground game. I don't think this dude's got a ground game at all, really. Like I think that he can hit you with that left hand and kill you and all that. But I don't think he's got a ground game. I think he just started fighting like 5 years ago. And I don't think this dude was wrestling in high school or none of that. Josh Quinlan's got pretty good wrestling, dude, and he's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And I really think that like his striking, he can stay alive and he can also maybe land some big shots back on him. But I think he's going to be able to take Barlow down, dude, and get some control time and possibly sub him. Because Quinlan, I've heard other breakdowns and I haven't heard nobody talk about that, but Quinlan's actually got a good ground game. I don't think Barlow's got a ground game. I'm just going to say that. I think he's got the left hand of God. And I think that if, like I said, he's only been fighting pros for like 2.5 years. And if you go, he's just knocking dudes out. But like when go watch that one fight, I promise, the Puma, and you'll be like, damn, I can't bet this dude. And then of course he ends up getting out of it, and that dude survives the rest of the fight with him. But he was slowed down. Excuse me, he was slowed down after that first round of grappling too. Like that's why he didn't knock the dude out and went to decision. So that was a little dude. Like it was a little dude. Taking Quinlan as an underdog, dude. I'm not sold on Barlow's grappling at all, and I think that he can wear on him and land some takedowns and maybe even choke this dude out. I think this dude's very new and he's just a puncher. So give me Quinlan. I'm not going to bet him, but I don't mind him as a dog, to be honest. More well-rounded, high-level black belt.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Barlow. I'm not confident, though. Like, both these guys, to me, are just stayaways. Like, I just don't trust either one of them. And I just think Barlow is just going to be more I think he's more dangerous on the feet, even though Quinlan does have power in his hands. And that 80-inch reach, I think, is going to give Quinlan some problems here. So that's like the main reason why, like, I'm staying far away from this fight because I don't trust it at all. And I think Barlow just catches him. Like he might be losing until then. So I know Quinlan's never been finished. He usually is the finisher. Same thing with Barlow. So both these guys, they win by finish usually. We'll see who gets finished. I don't see this fight going to decision. I'll say that. So one of them is probably going to get a finish, but I'll just go with Barlow because of that 80-inch reach, and I think he pops him right down the middle.
Okay.
Maybe early second round knockout, something like that.
And that could happen. Man, I'm telling you, I don't like this dude.
Oh, I know, and that's fine. I'm okay with losing a pick. I don't like losing bets, which I'm not betting this fight.
Right. Yeah. EQ's got left-handed God. What's Flavio in the building? He said, "What's up, boys?" He said, "Let's kill this card." Flavio's been killing it too, man. Excellent bets all the time. Flavio, type in your Twitter username so people can get that Twitter username. He's been putting up good bets and stuff, man. And then he's got under his Flavio account, dude. He's a stock genius. So Quinlan popped for juice. Yeah, he definitely did. Yo, that reach is insane. He does 80-inch reach, but I think this
8 inches of reach. You saw Randy Brown do what he do?
Yeah, that was crazy. But that guy
he'll knock out anybody.
He punched a 62-year-old man in the face.
Fair enough. But still,
yeah,
he was giving him problems.
Octagon said Quinlan. Okay, he must have seen that ground game. Rock
it out.
Here's another. Let's see. Let me on the live shot. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Them guys. I like the one dude though, Jacob. I think that dude's
yeah.
Men's welterweight, Val Woodburn, Oban Elliott. This is a super interesting fight right here. You know, like I think it's more interesting than most people give it. But let's hear what you got on it, Johnny.
Yeah, this is interesting as a word. I guess I would say just a weird fight. Woodburn, like he's in a explosive, powerful like striker. He's coming down to welterweight. He's started at like light heavyweight, slowly moving down. So this is his first fight at welterweight. Pretty good cardio for a bigger guy. Good takedown defense. He can be a little wild at times with his striking. I know he fought Bo Nickel sometime or a while ago, but he got knocked out right away. But let's see. Elliott, though, he's making his UFC debut. He's well-rounded too. Solid striking, okay takedowns, good cardio. He's durable. He's not really much of a finisher, if you want to say. Woodburn has that like one-touch knockout power here. So basically, are you taking Woodburn to get that explosive knockout, or are you taking the more probably well-rounded guy, more MMA kind of fighter, if you want to say? So I'm only going to go with Elliott here just because of that. I think he's more well-rounded. I think he's more of because he's not that finisher that Woodburn is. So he has a puncher's chance to win this fight, but I'm going to go with Elliott. I don't trust it, though. The line is awful, and not betting this fight one way or another either. I'm going to sit back and watch this one. So give me Elliott to win. I'm going to say by decision. I think it's going to be one of those weird fights where Woodburn comes out, looks good in the first, and then he kind of tires out a bit, and then maybe Elliott just kind of takes over and wins some control time and stuff and wins the fight that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a tough fight to call. Like Oban Elliott isn't the greatest fighter in the world, but I do think he's gonna. Even though Val Woodburn, he doesn't have bad defensive wrestling. Like he's actually pretty well rounded and keeps pretty good cardio for being how big he is. It's gonna be nice to see him down here at 170, his natural weight, but he's still small, man. He's still 5'8". Oban's 6 foot. The reach will probably be about the same, but Oban's definitely gonna be a little taller. He's gonna be able to punch down at Val Woodburn. It should be like a really good fight. I just think that Oban like got the cleaner striking. Like his boxing is definitely a little bit cleaner than Val Woodburn's. And then he might probably, his grappling's pretty good too. Like he has decent timing on his takedowns. He mixes in his striking grappling pretty well. So I think that he's going to be able to be the one that's on top in the grappling exchanges and just a little bit crisper, throwing a little bit straighter punches. And I like Oban to get the win by decision, but I'm probably staying away from this fight because he's not that great. And they're both
minus 300 is awful.
Yeah, we don't know much about either one of these dudes, to be honest. We've seen him fight, but like we don't know much. Like Val Woodburn, we've seen him fight. He's got decent wins on the regional scene, and then we've seen him fight Bo Nickel. So you can't take nothing from that and just think this dude's chinny or not good because he was up a weight class short notice fighting a savage. So give me Oban Elliott, but no bets on this at all. Let's see. AJ said, give me Woodburn. He's got that underdog, man. AJ's good at
bet him by knockout.
Yeah. Well, he
that's
can
his
win a
win
decision,
condition.
though.
You think so?
He's won by decision, especially in his amateurs. He has a lot
I
of
just
decision wins.
I just think Oban is like decision
Gonna win the minutes.
or but yeah.
Yeah.
He's way more complete.
Yeah.
Not to say that he's good though, but
Right.
Woodburn's
I thought the
just,
other dude won. I thought Brito won on the Contender Series,
yeah,
but he
that
showed
was
heart, man. He showed toughness.
yeah,
And
very
that
close
might be
fight
enough to
either
get
way.
this. Yep. There's Flavio's that's bet accounts, bet with Flav, and then stocks with Flav. So check them out.
There you go.
Play Flav. Why I don't know why my brain, and then I got to say them both. My brain messes up. EJ Snores, go Woodburn. Okay. 100. I like guys after they lose debut, they fight with a bit more motivation. Yep,
Okay.
like Woodburn here. I don't mind it. I couldn't, get on parlaying Oban. He should win. I mean, that Brito win is actually pretty good because Brito's pretty good. Over 2.5 at plus money. Both guys have been decisions several times. Yep, I like that. Hard to be confident on either side for sure. Especially, I mean, and when you get to that, then it's like you go with the underdog, right? When you can get the plus 230 on a guy, and it's like,
yeah, more times than not.
Yep, Derek right here. Flavio knows this stuff. He's killing it in the stock tips Discord. Definitely on the Layer Cake Discord, kills it. The Derek too, man. He knows this stuff. All them guys, everybody's in there. Giving out great information. Woodburn beating BJJ black belts at light heavyweight. I'll take Val Venus. Okay, all right. Okay, that'll be all right. Woodburn, maybe a lot of people on Woodburn in the chat.
But what about the Welsh gangster?
Yeah, that's they got gangs over there.
Apparently,
men's light heavyweight. Min Yang Zhang versus Brenson Robeiro. Who started that last one?
I think I did. You're up.
Okay. On this one, yeah, this is another fight that's hard to call. You know what I mean? It's two big dudes. They finish everybody and they get finished themselves. Both of them is pretty reckless. They'll both get into dog fights with you. Both of them don't seem to be the most durable. They both got, Robeiro's been finished 4 times. Zhang's been finished 5 times, and they've both finished all their wins. So, these dudes are going to go in there. They're going to go at it. And I like Robeiro. I like his level of competition. Like Zang, man, he's been knocking out dudes quick, but they're all bums. And then like he got beat by Askar Morozov, like the dude that had the fake record that came in and fought Menafield back in the day a couple years ago. So that's not a good look, but it was like 5 years ago. But he's not bad like that. Like Zang is not bad, man. He'll come forward. He throws pretty crisp combinations. I think he might be a little cleaner on the feet than Robeiro, but Robeiro I think might hit a little harder. But I don't know. Zhang, when he put out that Tukos dude, man, he put him out cold. But that dude I don't think he was all that great. But I'm going to take Robeiro in this fight. I'm going to say that the striking, they're both dangerous standing up. But I think if this fight goes to the ground, that if Robeiro's in the bottom, I've seen him get decent sweeps in fights and beat up dudes. I've seen him get beat up a little bit on top, but then sweep dude and beat them up. So I'm going to favor his ground game. I favor his competition level a little better. So I'm going to say that Robeiro was able to get the win here. TKO or sub, I don't know. I think it probably happens on the ground though. So, but I do like the under in this fight for sure because these dudes are gonna get after it.
Yeah, I'm on the Robeiro side here too. I think he gets this done. If you just look at some of Zhang's like competition, like 7-2, which is okay, but 1-3, 6-9, 9-6, 5-8, 2-2, 8-5, 1-2. Like he's fighting these guys. He lost to a 0-0 guy, like making his UFC debut when he had like 8, 9 fight, no, more than that, 12 fights. He was 7-5 when he lost to a 0. So he's like, this record's very padded. Let's be honest. So I just think Robeiro is the better guy. He's fought the better competition. I think he's hits harder, like you said. I think he might be. The striking is close, but I mean on the ground, I mean Robeiro all day. So I gotta go with him. He's a dog. Yeah, all day. Robeiro. Do I want to bet it? No, because both these guys are making their UFC debut, and I can see both these guys getting a finish too because they're both crazy dangerous, and 100%. They can get finished at any point too. So
I've seen Robeiro get hurt too numerous times if fights come back and win.
Otherwise, if Vera had a little bit better chin, I would probably bet him as an underdog, but I'm just scared.
Definitely. When I seen it, I'm like, dang, man. Because I remembered him from the Contender Series. So I looked at the topology and stuff. And then before going into tape study, I'm like, man, I'm going to want to bet Robeiro. And then I watched it. I'm like, this is going to be sloppy. It's just going to be a slobber knocker. So this fight won't go distance, and Robeiro wins by finish. Let's go, Carlos. Robeiro has some Trevor Peak in him. He does. I seen one fight, though, man, where he gets hurt standing up. He ends up getting the takedown. The dude reverses him, and he uses this weird like half guard where he kind of lays on his back and puts his knee up, but then the dude's just like postures up and is hitting him with elbows, and like some refs would have stopped the fight, like because he's just like taking elbows, and then he ends up getting a sweep, getting on top, and then finishing that dude a little bit after. But I don't know. I don't trust either one. Next fight is in the women's flyweight division. We got Andrea Lee versus Miranda Maverick. I'm gonna let you start this one off, Johnny K.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good fight. I'm gonna go with Maverick though. I just think the ground game and the wrestling is a little bit more so for the Maverick side, but striking, I mean, it's close. Like Lee's got good striking, good kicks, good volume. She's tough. She does get hit a lot, which is a little worrisome a bit, but she's not gonna just quiver up and go down on the ground or anything. Her takedown defense though too is also not that great, but she does have an active or she is active off her back to grapple, and she has good submissions off her back too. But Maverick, like I said, I think she's got the better wrestling. I think she can get the takedowns here too. Striking though, if it's just going to stay on the feet, I think it'll be a very close fight. I do love the over 2.5 in a parlay. I think that's going to hit all day. Both these girls aren't really the biggest finishers, and if they are, it's like super late in fights. So I'll take a chance, getting that over and barely hitting if anything. But like I said, both these girls are tough. So I'm going to go with Maverick by decision. I think it'll be like a 29-28. I think Lee can steal one round, but I think Maverick, just with the wrestling, she should be able to win it that way.
Nice. Yeah. It's a super tough fight too. I'm glad I'm out of the girls betting business. If I wasn't, I mean, dude, like Andrea Lee's pretty good for a girl. And I'm not that sold on Maverick. And in this fight, it's super tough to call. The only reason that I lean Maverick is because I do think that maybe she can get a little grappling going. But if this fight stays standing the whole time, Andrea Lee's going to beat her up. And then if Andrea Lee's able to stop the grappling like she did with Macy Barber and get reversals and get takedowns of her own, it could be a problem. So like I said, I'm glad I'm out the female betting game. I'm picking Maverick just for the grappling upside, but I don't trust it at all. I don't trust her at all. I don't blame anybody picking Andrea Lee and betting on her. But yeah, it's a bet. It's a gamble. I wouldn't stick Miranda Maverick in parlays or none of that stuff. Like I would stay away.
I usually like Miranda Maverick in parlays, but not this fight. I think Lee has a legit shot to win this one.
Yep. Yo, what up? What a bet. What a bet in the building. Everybody check out What a Bet on Twitter, X, man. Puts out great bets. Puts out What a Bets every day. Check them out. Appreciate you coming out, man. Maverick 3rd round decision. Hey, that's a different look because she does get them later subs after she wears on girls. Good call, Mushroom. Dixon Cider, what is up? He said Andrea Lee is the OnlyFans fade of the week. Okay, she's got OnlyFans too.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Lee's only been submitted once, and Maverick has never been finished. So I'm just throwing it out there.
That over, yeah. KGB so much better than her record. She's fought the tougher competition. Like Andrea Lee's been fighting top 10, top 15 girls her whole career. She's not had a fight out of the top 15.
She's getting up there.
Miranda Maverick is fighting nobody. Luana Jujua. Who else is she fighting?
Jasmine.
Sabina Mazo. Jasmine.
She did fight Macy Barber and should have won.
Yeah, but she's digressed. Her striking has gotten terrible since then. I watched that fight, and her striking looked fucking good against Macy Barber. Then you keep watching it, and it's like all she wants to try to do is wrestle now. But her striking digressed. Did she go train in Philly? Where she went?
Maybe.
Piper and them.
Check
it out. Striking looked good, dude. And this is for the record. Piper's gonna be a savage. That shit was nothing. That loss. That's what you need. That's why I love MMA over boxing. Because in boxing, you can be 31-0, dude. You take one loss, you get caught one time, and it's like, oh, he's no good no more. He's never going to be the best ever. And in MMA, you need losses because you got to understand, like, You got a dude that comes in that's just a badass wrestler, been taking people down, fucking them up his whole career, and he comes in and meets a high level guy that can wrestle and box, and now he learns, oh shit, man, I just took a beating, kind of like even like Brady does with Barlow. So then you realize, shit, I can't just take people down and beat them up. I got to get better striking. That's what Joe Pyfer's going to learn. Like, I can't throw every single shot with heat. If he just backed up Jack Hermanson for 5 rounds and just flinched him and hit him with one big shot here and there, he would have beat the shit out of him if he took his time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But everything he's throwing. So now he's going to realize, like, man, I can't get everybody out of there. Let me slow my game down. Let me do this. And he'll come back even stronger, dude. He really will. Bruno Brazil also. Oh man, okay. I gotta give me an OnlyFans, man. All these girls out here just OnlyFans. Andrew Lee, OnlyFans, immediate fade. I'll take it on the chin if I'm wrong. EQ says Shady Dixon shed the log and with mushroom. Damn it, I know that with that.
Yeah, Jason. I didn't know that either, actually.
I didn't either. Yep. This OnlyFans is free to subscribe. Oh, okay. Just got off work. T-Bets in the house. What is up, T-Bets? Just got off work. Let's go, y'all. You get into the meat and potatoes. We're getting to the good fights here in a second. We appreciate you coming out, T-Bets. Matt, striking, regress, not digress. Is that what it is? Regress, digress?
Matt putting out the English lesson right now.
You're right.
I knew what you meant.
I still don't know, man. I'm not that good with that stuff. She's about to drop, but that's good. She about to drop sex tape with Tony. Her husband after this. Andrew Lee has volume, no footwork, no head movement.
Yeah.
That's her. And she shows a lot of damage.
No takedown defense either.
No, she shows a lot of damage. EQ.
She's tough though.
Yeah. Yeah. Andrea Lee is a decent dog. Strength of schedule. Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, Buddy Hunter. She's fought the best girls in the world. That's why her record looks like it is. If she fought Mavericks, 17 fights, she might be freaking 14-3.
I will say both girls did beat Macy Barber, but Macy Barber won.
Facts. And she beat both of them.
She both. Yeah. It's crazy.
Some freaks. We still love you. It is, man. I got a wild story. I got a wild childhood story, man. So one day I'll sit down. I'll do a little podcast and break down the nutsness that is me. EQ, yeah. Lee, yeah, she is. She's been fighting the best though. She has been fighting the best. That's what I wonder too. I'm like, man, I appreciate that everybody don't give me crap for the way I type my stuff on Twitter, because I know my words probably are stupid sometimes, but you guys know what I mean. You should see how my mom, dude. You can't understand the word she says. So right. Kiwi Brew look good against shitty Shevchenko. Yeah. Definitely did. She hit her with the arm bar or triangle, wasn't it? And she was just holding it forever, squeezed it for like 4 minutes, ended up getting it. Yep, I bet her in that one too. Next fight. No, I put these like this. Next fight, Amanda Lemos, Mackenzie Dern. You get to start this one, Johnny.
Whoa. Yeah. Dern's taking this fight on short notice. And if you look at Dern's resume, who did she lose to? Powerful strikers, and she can't get a takedown. So this is an easy breakdown. I'm going with Lemos because I just think she's gonna piece her up on the feet. Like, I don't think Dern has the wrestling still. I think she does have better striking, she's shown, but her last fight against Andrade, she took 2 steps back with her striking. She used her head for defense, and she was getting hit all the time. And Lemos has just as much power as Andrade. And I'm not saying Lemos' takedown defense is super amazing either, but neither was Andrade's, and Dern was not able to take her down. And Lemos is strong enough, I think, to stuff those takedowns early, and she's going to piece her up. And at -130, telling you guys, it's a gift. Lemos by knockout, 2nd round.
Okay, I like
it. It's a gift, boys and girls.
Yeah, man, good points. Dern short notice. Dern getting her head knocked off against Andrade.
Sloppy striking.
Yeah,
let's took 2 steps back.
It doesn't even make sense. So it's like that's why it's a hard fight to fight.
And she left her striking coach too. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I think he quit. I don't think he teaches no more.
Good for him.
What the fuck? Jason Perillo's a bad man, dude. But no, it's a tough one to call because what Mackenzie Dern do you get? If you get the one that fight Jan, fought Jan. She looked good in that fight, got her down, had her moments, and Jan's a beast. Angela Hill fight, stuff like that. So it makes you worried. But yeah, I don't think she comes out like that, man. I bet on her against Andrade. That's another reason I'm out of the female game. And she got her ass beat. And
well, oh, okay, Dern. Okay, I thought you were talking about Lemos. Sorry.
No, Lemos was Pete. That's the thing. That's what I was gonna get to before I was so rudely internet. Is Lemos was piecing up Andrade, dude, before the arm triangle got set in, which I'm happy. I still got that. I was in Florida with COVID, and that fight made me win like $20 instead of losing like 6 units. So, and she was getting beat up, you know, and then she was able to sink that in. The thing that worries me here, so Lemos is definitely gonna do, like, she could finish her in her first, second round for sure, like you said, and beat her up, man. And the only worry that I have is that Lemos could slow down like she does. And if she slows down in the third round and somehow freaking she finally slows down, Dern can't get her down, but she got her up against Cage, takes her back standing or something like she did with like Tisha Torres, man, and just gets her some stuff because Lemos slows down. So it's tough. And then she just took a life-changing beating last fight too. You know what I mean? Like Weili Zhang.
Dern?
No, Lemos. Both of them, really. But Lemos got beat down for 5 rounds.
Well,
she
at least
got hit with like 200 shots.
I was gonna say at least Lemos survived, and she did go 5 rounds. So
yeah,
cardio was pretty good.
Yeah, durability is decent,
and durability.
But we're talking submission though here. But
we're also talking 2 clearly different fighters too. Who they fought. True that. So I mean, dude, I'm going with Lemos too. I think Lemos gets it done. I think that she can piece her up. I don't like Dern on short notice, not getting and it's not like it's a week or something, but it's only a couple weeks. But I just, you know, anything could happen though in that third round with the Lemos fight. So I'm just gonna end up staying away. But I'm picking Lemos. I don't mind that second round KO. What's that? That's got to pay something crazy. So I don't really mind it. I just think this is one of those fights where people are going to overthink it, and I just don't overthink it. We've seen enough of who Mackenzie Dern is. Don't think she's going to be some kind of striker now all of a sudden, or some kind of crazy wrestler where she's going to come out and get the takedown. She really only maybe done that one time against one fighter out of the last like 6 fights. Like just went in there, got a good takedown. And I don't even think she probably got the submission when she did that. So a lot of these fighters, like she is getting in some good spots for submissions. Like Tisha Torres didn't get a submission. Marina Rodriguez, I was sweating because she got her down with like 3 minutes left in the round. Didn't get a finish in 5 rounds. Xiaona Yan, whatever, I can't say her name. Yan.
I'd say Yan.
Didn't get a submission. Not Angela Hill, numerous times, couldn't get a submission. I know she's a beast. Let's be honest. But she won that fight. But that's because she was getting those takedowns. That's probably the person I'm thinking about. But she didn't get a submission. Like, I just think Lemos this is where I'm putting my foot down on this one. Sorry, guys.
I don't mind it. I would probably bet her too, but then it's probably just because I'm so mad that what happened against Andrade last time, you know? So like, who knows? But like,
I'm not, because she should have lost that fight. I didn't think she was going to win personally. I mean, they had a chance, but she couldn't get the takedown. That's the thing with her. She has no wrestling and she needs a takedown or somehow take the back. Like that's it. True. But even then, it's not a guaranteed submission. She's struggling to get a submission because people know they're fighting Dern. Just work on submissions and keep this fight on the mat, or submission defense. Keep the fight on the mat or on the feet. You're going to win.
Yeah. I don't mind it. What's that second round KO pay?
I'll have to look on
implied volatilities with you. Jumbo Loco in the building too. What up, Jumbo Loco? He said that's the best line you're going to get on Lemos ever. Hammer it, he says.
Exactly. Unless she's fighting somebody better than her, then you're going to get underdog, obviously. But this is like, I can't see how Dern wins this fight. If she does, great for her. I'll take it on the chin. Like who said that? But I'll take it on the chin because I am like all in on Lemos right here.
Right. Yeah, Pearl. I don't know if he quit. I just know that I thought I heard something about like retired or something like that, but maybe not. Maybe he's with Cheeto. But
Lemos wins in the second round plus 600. If it's bad. By knockout in round 2, it's plus 700. So
love Perillo. I'm huge on Dern at plus 2x. Will look like a genius or an idiot. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Pepe Silva? What is up? Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is the one where it's gonna
get her at plus 200.
At plus, yeah.
That's not bad then.
I know Lemos started off a huge favorite, and this is gonna go one way or the other. It's like you said, man. With somebody, one of these girls should probably look minus 1,000. in the end. Like one of them's
Good.
game plan is going to work really good. Like especially if Lemos can stop the takedown, she would definitely look at that. So I don't mind that at all. First time hit with real power is always the worst. Dern's tough. She is tough. And should handle it better. Still too hittable, quick turnaround, and no Perillo. Yep.
And she does like her game plan goes right out the window if she even had one. Once she gets hit a couple times, and she's just rushing forward like this, and you're like punch, punch, punch. Yeah. We seen against Andrade, she kept getting knocked down and just going straight at her again, knocked down. It's like
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I couldn't see no picture or nothing, but Pepe Silva. Yeah, everybody go on Twitter and follow Pepe Silva, man. He puts out excellent bets all the time.
Not a bad bet if you got her at plus 200.
Hell no. No, either.
But now the line, I'm like minus 130 for Lemos. Like,
and it was going down for a little bit, probably stay around that part. But yeah, man, definitely everybody check out Pepe Silva, man. Puts out good bets, good stuff all the time on Twitter and X. We have to try to get him on a show here one of these days.
Hell yeah.
Jaden said, definitely going Dern, older Lemos and Dern. Okay. What up, Jaden, too, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us tonight, man. Jaden? Big dog. Okay, he's on Dern. So this is one where everybody's on each side, and it's kind of like Petrosian and freaking Vera last week. I was shot, man. I 12 more seconds, but man, his arm triangle is legendary. Like that thing. So once that's in, you have no room to breathe. His shoulders are so big.
Yeah. If he would have survived the first round, I bet you he would have won that fight. That's what I was banking
on. I was like 12 more seconds. I'm sitting here with my girlfriend.
He was going to gas himself out just like he did. Like, I'm like, this is it.
I had to over 1.5, bro. I had to over 1.5. I was like, come on, man. But nope, that shit was tight. Yeah, she did, man. Yeah, she hasn't submitted nobody for a really long time.
Yeah, it's one of those things. She put like a lot of her opponents in like a lot of dangerous spots, but just didn't get the submission because they just kept defending. So to me, that's like almost like a red flag too. Like, she's not getting this finish. Like she had Angela Hill in numerous times, like Yanya, whatever her name is, Tisha Torres, Marina Rodriguez, all in dangerous positions, and she didn't get finishes on those. Yeah. She might have got the win, but she didn't get the finish. So to me, you're going to leave Amanda Lemos alive and for 3 rounds to punch you in the face. And you can't get takedowns. Like it's don't think too hard about this one.
Right. But it would just take, I just don't, the biggest worry for me, well, obviously is Dern's chin, but the 3rd round Lemos cardio worries me, man. It worries me. But like who was it? Yeah, Jeff Bruno said Lemos couldn't get finished in 5 rounds against Wele, and Wele was fucking throwing a beating on her. Yeah, so
I mean, Lemos is like grappling isn't awful. It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing, but it's not awful. It's not like
for sure.
Who are we talking about? It's like someone shitty.
Right. Let's see, Kiwi. The real question: how many bales of hay does horse fit? Thanks for the shout out. Definitely come on. No problem. Pepe, man. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, man. Letting people know your picks and stuff. Like a piece of dust or something all around. Definitely, man. I'll hit you up. We'll get you on the show for sure, dude.
Yeah.
We got to line up our stuff for later in March. Like I think we're up till mid-March, and then March we'll do March, April, May next. So
we got a couple spots in March, but there's like 5 events in March.
Is that a 5? Yeah. Oh,
just the way because of like Saturdays and stuff.
Yep. So definitely, bro. Definitely. Dixon, he speaks fluent Portuguese. He's got Gary's got some good Portuguese. Lemos or Lee should get the win. I feel like it. Both L's, Lemons and Lees, man. Might be a lemon. And if this goes over 1.5, Lemos is sticking with game plan wins. True that. Just like Jack Hermanson. I don't know if you guys seen that fight, but that boy stuck to a game plan.
I did not, Cody. Please.
And he knew too. In the first round, he was just letting dude just tee off on him, but he took some shots, but he was blocking most of them. It was shoulder and all that, but like you could tell he was just trying to let him wear him down a little bit and not get killed because fucking Pfeiffer hits hard, dude. That dude hits hard. He's going to be good. I think that was the best thing that could ever happen to him. At least it wasn't against some power puncher or somebody, when he got tired and they just fucking knocked him out cold or something like that. So let's see. I agree with you guys. Just think Lemon. Yeah, it should be. Got to tell Johnny K with the women's.
I don't want to brag about it, But
Okay.
lately, knock on wood, I've been doing well with women's MMA. I've had a rough stretch before in my life, but lately, been pretty spot on.
Here's a decent fight. Marcos Rogerio de Lima and Justin Tafa. Who started that last one?
I think you did.
Okay, let you start this one.
Yeah. This is going to be a good fight. Tafa's always has a chance for the knockout. Obviously, he's a powerful striker. He's got good leg kicks. He just stands in the middle of the ring or in the cage, and he just wants to stand and bang. Like literally, he doesn't want to move around. He just like, hey, come on, I'm right here. Let's go. Like, that's the funniest thing about him. I always think about that. But and that's him in a nutshell. He'll take a punch, he'll give back a punch. He just wants to stand and bang. He doesn't want to do anything else. Like he doesn't want to move. He doesn't really move too much at all. He'll let people come to him. He's like, come on. Like, I don't even want to move. Let's go. But De Lima's definitely the better fighter here. Like he's got good grappling, good wrestling, good leg kicks as well. Good powerful strikes too. So he can be the one on the outside. That's totally fine with me. And he does fade a little bit as the fight goes on, but Tafa will as well. He kind of slows down with his volume, so his power will be gone after the first round too. So to me, I think De Lima's the side here. I actually I warmed up to him as the week went on and after my breakdowns and all that good stuff, whatever. I thought about everything again, and I'm like, yeah, De Lima should win this fight. But there is that little like worry for me though, because Tafa can land that like left hook knockout or something crazy if Lima wants to get crazy and stand and bang with him, which he shouldn't. So I hope he doesn't. But give me De Lima, and I actually think this goes to decision. I think it's going to be like a boring, stupid heavyweight fight, low volume, and I think De Lima wins it. I think he just out volumes him with the leg kicks too. So, Tafa only throws like 10 strikes a match. So, except the Felipe or Carlos Felipe fight. That was a pretty fun fight. But, yeah, give me De Lima to win. I'll say by decision. I'm going to go against the grain.
Yeah, I don't like I don't. I mean, it's not like De Lima's the greatest fighter in the world, but he's not bad. He's got some losses. He's fighting top level competition, like the toppest of the top. This. You guys know when I bet heavyweights and I talk about the step downs in competition, that's what this is. This is a huge step down. Like Marcos Rogerio de Lima is fighting Derek Lewis and just badass dudes. Blagoy Ivanov. People can laugh about that, but Blagoy is tough as shit, dude, and well rounded and just a 100%. Tough dude.
I actually thought he won that fight.
Yeah, that was it, and that was good. And he's durable, like he's never going away. But De Lima's got good Muay Thai, right? Powerful leg kicks. He's got a good high guard like that, like. Before he got knocked out by Derek Lewis, he hadn't been knocked out in like 12 years, right? He had a couple submissions, but he hadn't been actually knocked out in like 12 years. Then Derek Lewis hits him with that crazy flying knee. That was wild. But De Lima's way more well-rounded here. There's a possibility he can get takedowns, and if he gets takedowns, Justin Tafa's not getting off his back. We've seen Junior Tafa off his back, and these dudes, like we've never seen anybody try to wrestle Justin Tafa ever. I think Harry Hunsucker might have shot or something one time, but that's the level of competition. We don't know anything about. Like they gave him the easiest fights ever. Oh, come to Australia and let him knock out Harry Hunsucker. Or I don't even know if that was in, but Harry Hunsucker. Who was the next one?
Jared Bandera, but you lost.
No, not even that. His last three, bro, because he was losing.
Parker Porter,
Austin Lane, and fucking Harry Hunsucker, right? Of course he's going to beat them guys. But before that, dude, and this was just like 2.5 years ago, he's losing to Jared Vandera and Carlos Felipe, right? Getting knocked out by Jorgen De Castro. Like he's finished all of his wins. He's got that left hand, but I'll tell you this right now, dude. Marcos Rogerio de Lima's the bet here all day because he's tough, he's durable, he keeps a high guard, he lands leg kicks, he'll push you up against the cage, he'll grind on you. And Justin Tafa has one round of knock you out. And after that, in the second round, he's a whole different fucking man. He's backing up. Look at Jared Vandera. Look at Carlos Felipe. Like he comes out in the first round, he throws that heat. Tries to line you up with that left hand. And he's got a decent left head kick and stuff. But he's not using that a ton. But after that, dude, it's just like Joe Piper. When you're just throwing heat every time you throw, and eventually that stops working. And I don't think he can get beat up against the cage. That's what Vandera did to him. Just pushed him up against the cage, started beating the shit out of him in the second and third round. And you can see him get tired. And once a big dude like that's throwing heat and looking to knock you out gets tired, he don't have a jab to pump out no more. Now he's not throwing leg kicks, pumping out, moving around. Like, he really has just the left hand to knock you out. And it's a good left hand. But like, dude, Lima has fought the best people in the world. He's been in there with crazy power punchers. He's got a good high guard. And I think that he can get his grappling going. If, like I said, even if he can't land the takedowns, he can wear on Tafa up against the cage, land some knees. He's not gonna get in the pocket and just be throwing crazy punches at all times. He's gonna be throwing power leg kicks on Tafa too, because Tafa's a boxer. He's heavy on the lead leg. I like freaking Rogerio everywhere here, and I just don't think I think he's durable. I mean, if this was a submission guy, maybe a little different, because we've seen Rogerio can be taken down and submitted, but that's not what Justin Tafa is doing here. And I don't think Tafa knocks him out in the first round. I think Rogerio just wears on him and gets this win here. And I'm hoping, like I said, I don't know fully if he'll be able to take him down, but I'm hoping he can, because Rogerio is going to be like, even though he used to fight at lower weights, he's a big fucking thick dude. His head's fucking like that big. And I think that he may be able to actually get some grappling going here. And maybe not in the first round, but he can wear on Tafa, wear on him, land some leg kicks. He'll probably eat some punches too. But then he'll be able to, in the second or third round, maybe land them takedowns then. Because he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He'll be able to hold Tafa down. I think he has the advantages everywhere other than one-shot knockout power in the first round. I think Lima's durable and tough enough to survive that. So let's Kiwi, though, he said he's riding with the bad man Justin Tafa.
I get it.
I'm also sprinkling a little. Yeah, I like that over too.
The over 1.5 is crazy. It's plus 160.
Yeah, what's because Justin Tafa's throwing freaking heat in there.
True, you know what I mean? But it's not like Justin Tafa can't survive. Like, he's durable too. Like, what if Lima, like, the first round is just like a dance session? You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to go crazy because Lima is going to initiate. He's the guy. Like, am I going to initiate it or not?
Yeah, but every time
like, I'm in.
Every time these motherfuckers initiate, it's going to be thunder. You know what I mean? Like most heavyweights, I mean, you'll have one of them in there. Both these guys are dangerous. Like, Rogerio hits hard too. He could knock out Justin Tafa. I seen Jorgen De Castro flatline Tafa.
True.
Knocked out Cole, Shadow Realm. So, I mean, De Lima can hit him hard too. You've seen him drop Orlowski. You've seen him drop or hurt Ben Rothwell hard big. I don't know, man. But I do like that over. I do think it goes over because I think that Rogerio uses some grappling here too, some cage control, all that.
Because if it gets to round one or round two, I'm sorry, it's probably going to go to decision. I will say that.
Carlos got Tafa as his dog of the week.
All right.
I don't like it. I'll put it up there, but I don't agree.
I don't either.
I'll do it.
It is what it is.
I want to.
There's a chance. I mean,
Lane, yeah, KO or bust for Tafa, and
I'll say this: Tafa has more of a chance to win than Mackenzie Dern in my eyes. I will be honest.
Jeez, okay. Tafa going to smoke this overweight, middleweight, inside one. Kiwi says, okay.
That's how he's going to have to.
That definitely could happen. I was so mad on that last one. I was so mad.
Yep.
Lima does have some. He's a well-rounded fighter, and Justin Tafa is a powerful kickboxer, really a powerful boxer, really a powerful southpaw with a southpaw boxing. He's got a decent
good kick. He's got a powerful kick because he's a big dude.
Both are bowling balls. They both are bowling. They're both going to come in at 265. You know what I mean? De Lima was cutting weight and as a younger man making them lower weights, but he's far from that now. Almost 39 now, but super high level comp versus low level Tafa. I think Lima can survive round one and win a decision. Excellent.
There we go, Jaden.
De Lima might wait until we see how the line moves. Yep. What's the UFC's goal for this fight? Are they trying to? I don't know.
I don't think they have a goal for this fight, to be honest.
No, just two big dudes that are going to put on. They need some violence.
They need some violence. They need a heavyweight fight. It's about time for both these guys to fight.
I hope De Lima comes out and just fucking lands a takedown within like the first 2 minutes, dude, and just holds that fucking dude down and just beats him up. And they come out, he's tired.
De Lima hasn't fought since last January, and Tafa hasn't fought since last September. So it's about time for them to fight. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Next fight's going to be a good fight, man. We got men's middleweight Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov, and I'm going to start off this fight, and I'm torn here. I'm really torn because this is a good fight between two good dudes. So Anthony Hernandez definitely improving striking, like it looked improved against Barlow. He's had other fights where it didn't look very great, but he's got good wrestling, and it's not necessarily like good wrestling off the bat, like his first, and like he's just going to shoot a crispy double leg or something. He's more going to body lock you and just like chain wrestle you until he gets you to the ground. And his style is amazing. Like what he does is actually really good because he's like using strength, technique, and all this different weird stuff that most people don't do. But then when he gets to the ground, man, he's got good jiu-jitsu. He's constantly going for some ground and pound or transition or submission. You know, he's not really just going to sit there and stay in your guard and just land body shots and stuff like that. He's definitely working for the finish at all time, and he's definitely working at all time. Like he's constantly doing something. Like I said, improved striking, but there's some things I don't like. Like he don't take shots to the body well, dude. Against Kevin Holland, he got hit to the body and got KO'd early. And then against Marcus Perez, he got choked out. But before he got choked out, he got hit to the body and hurt. Then he got hurt to the body against freaking Jung Young Park. And that fight was crazy. If you guys ain't never seen that fight, go watch that fight, man. I actually had him in a DraftKings. Dude, I would have won like 15 grand that night on DraftKings. I ended up winning like 700. But I had all these crazy underdog picks on there. And the final fight, I had my biggest favorite, Jessica Andrade versus Weili Zhang. It was like a Chinese card or something. And if Andrade would have won, dude, I would have won like 15 grand, but she is smoked. But yeah, man, you go to Roman Kopylov, amazing kickboxing, right? He's been training in Dagestan lately, so he's got good wrestling. He always had good wrestling, and he's got definitely first level, like good takedown defense. My problem is when he gets taken down, I don't know if he ever really trained jiu-jitsu. Like he just lays there. Like you seen with Duryev, like he don't move his legs, nothing. Duryev moves to mount, was beating him up and stuff, and he had no get-up game, no attempt to get up. First level wrestling's good though. He does have good takedown defense, and that's going to be enough for most people. Most people's going to come out and fight him, shoot in. He's going to stop it. We're going back to moving around in space. He's going to beat you up because they're not like high-level wrestlers. But that's really not what Anthony Hernandez does. Like he's not going to fuck off. You know what I mean? You stop the first takedown. He's just going to keep shooting and keep going. But it's tough because Kopylov is dangerous as shit, dude. And he fucking rips to the body. Like he rips to the body. So that's definitely dangerous. He has good movement. And like I said, really good takedown defense. So he's going to get his chances to hit Hernandez. Like for the first minute and a half, I don't think Hernandez is just going to come out there and shooting crazily. You know what I mean? You can't do that. So they're going to be moving around. He's going to get his chances there. Hernandez is going to come in, try to take him down. He's probably going to not like push him away and land some more stuff, you know, but eventually like Hernandez is just going to keep coming, keep trying to get him down. And then like once he gets him down, I just don't think Kopylov has anything off his back. Then the worst problem is like against Duryev. Once Kopylov wrestles for a half a round or anything, bro, he is tired. He gets tired. Now, all this could be improved since that Duryev fight because we have not had to see him go on the ground or do any of this stuff since the Duryev fight. But like, man, dude, like, and he got choked out by Carl Robertson back in the day, a kickboxer, which is terrible. That was like his first fight in the UFC, but that was like 5 years ago. He's very much improved. This is just like the worst stylistic matchup for Kopylov, to be honest. Like there's so many other middleweights that he could fight, even like freaking Marvin Vettori. He might have enough to even stop that dude's first level of takedown defense and then just beat him up standing up, like something like that. But this is just a terrible look because how Hernandez is just going to constantly come at him. Another thing is like Kopylov isn't just that one-shot knockout guy usually. Like he's beating you up over the fight, knocking you out in the second or the third round, and that's not really good here. To get Hernandez, you're going to need to pop him. But he does hit hard enough to knock you out with one shot, especially Hernandez to his stomach. So bottom line, I'm going to take Hernandez for the pick. I'm staying away from this fight. I really like the under 2.5. I think one of their guys' styles works out by then. But pretty much staying away from it. Picking Hernandez as my pick. All that grappling upside, slightly improved striking. Terrible matchup for Kopylov, but man, staying away from it because Kopylov could hit him with a knee, anything, dude, to finish this fight. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm not gonna really double take any of it, but I'm just gonna go Kopylov instead, just because I think he's got a legit chance. I know he took it on short notice. It's always a little worrisome, but it's not super short notice. He's got a few weeks, so it's nothing like crazy. But yeah, I think Kopylov needs to get some work done in the first and second round. Otherwise, I think Hernandez will start taking over the fight. But I mean, I think Kopylov can. I think he can do some damage in the first round. I really do. I think he can let him know, like, hey, like you're not going to be shooting on me for all this time. Get some body work going. Get the kicks going. Up the middle, he's a very good kickboxer. So now is he going to shoot for head kicks? I hope he doesn't because he's probably going to get taken down. but get those body kicks going, T kicks going, leg kicks going, all that good stuff. Keep him at range. And I think he can win this fight. At least, I think this fight does go to decision, but it wouldn't shock me if he gets a knockout either because, as you said, Hernandez doesn't like it hitting the body, and Kopylov's kicks to the body are amazing.
Amazing.
So
left too, southpaw, whack.
Yeah.
Right to the liver.
So to me, this is a very close fight. It could go either way, but grappler versus striker. I'm going with the striker at crazy underdog prices right now, plus 200 range.
You always do go with the striker over grappler. I know that.
I know it didn't
line's
work
crazy. Out. Shady killed some line movement. You say it's what now? He's plus 210.
Yeah. Well, I see plus 200.
Plus 200.
Yeah. But Hernandez is minus 238. So
yeah, Shady killed some line movement on Hernandez.
Yeah. And I don't mind the pick it's literally one of these guys' styles is going to win this fight. It just depends on who you think is going to implement their game plan better. So to me, I think this is a close fight. Give me the striker.
What do you think of the odds on it, though? So you think that's just lovely odds getting them at plus 200?
I
think it's kind of crazy.
It's crazy right
now. But it's
getting crazier. It was crazy at plus 160.
I wonder what, maybe at the fight time, he's plus 240, 250. Hernandez minus 300. Yeah, he was like minus 135 or something at one point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Fluffy Shady killed it with the Fluffy bet, minus 178. That's a good one. Fluffy's going to look minus 400. Fluffy will shoot within the first 30 seconds of the fight.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Very careful, though. I mean, Kopylov has that, like you said, a knee. Like he can land.
He's got movement too. Like you're not going to be able to just run across the ring.
He's not like a Justin Tafa where he's not moving. Like this guy can move.
He moves. Yeah, and he's got first level takedown defense. Like I don't think Hernandez gets the takedowns right away, like at all. Because like Hernandez, like I said, ain't like no NCAA champion wrestler. He's just persistent motherfucker. So, yeah, he might though. Fluffy has always been good to me. Yeah, the Fluffy late. Yeah, so maybe round 2, 3, Fluffy round 2, 3 if you're going that way.
2-3 sub.
Yeah, Robertson choked out freaking Kopylov back in the day, and then the loss to Duryev definitely doesn't bode well for a fight like this. But to me, Duryev though has better striking than Fluffy, so he can stand longer with Kopylov without getting like messed up. Yeah, free Lou Betcha, dude. Shout out to Lou Betcha. What happened? Like he got kicked off of Twitter or something? I seen somebody.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that until like today. I saw something. I'm like, what?
Shout out free Lou Betcha. How do you get kicked off Twitter? Like with people, there's like crazy dicks and shit on there all the time and weird stuff.
Right.
Talking about this said a joke or something. I guess
it was some kind of joke, and then
Lou's asshole. I think that's his name, Lou's Soul. He puts up the wild stuff, bro.
He does. He's still alive.
He's just posting away, So yeah, free Lou, man. Elon, Elon has him by the yam bags. Richard Farmer, what up? Why not read that like that? That's what it be. That was what it. No, just happened.
It caught me off guard.
What up, though? Appreciate you.
I love it.
Appreciate you, MMA. Do you guys see Hernandez setting up his takedowns well enough without being punished to the body? No, I mean,
he's gonna get hit coming in. He's gonna get hit.
He doesn't really set him up like that. Like, well, his striking is getting better, but he doesn't shoot takedowns really. He's wanting to body lock you, like
push you up against the cage and work.
With the body locks, you're gonna eat some shit on the way in, usually. You know what I mean? Unless you can set it up good, but it's gonna be tough. And shout out Broke Bets, man. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out, dude. Everybody check out Broke Bets MMA on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, right?
Yep. He's not really on Twitter too much, but
Twitter's the spot. That's where you want to be, Broke Bet. That's where all the action is. Like that's where you really talk to all the cappers, like the fighters. There's all kinds of stuff. Marab liked my last post. I posted about Marab. Marab liked it. I said, "What's up, Marab?" That's what I said. But yeah, man, check out Broke Bets, dude. Sharp. And I don't know. I think he can get punched to the body for sure. It only takes one kick to the body from
changes your game plan.
Can change his whole career plan. Yeah, that was a fight. That was a Skriz app, dude. I watched that again recently for the Jung Young Park when he was gonna. Who was he? Oh, Munoz. To see how that, and I'm like, man, I love that fight, dude. Both of them almost finished each other like 5-6 times before that finished. Kickboxer versus grappler. Yep. Maybe not getting the cage experience, but Roman's got to have been working. Yeah, he's in Dagestan with Khabib and them. Jeff Brunette plus 200 there for. I don't even mind it. Like that is. I don't. The line's
crazy.
Kopylov's a beast. If he wins here, dude, he could shoot up, man. That would be whoever wins here is definitely looking really good career trajectory. Kiwi Rodolfo Johnny.
Yeah, it didn't work out there. It worked out for Luana and Saralenko. So it doesn't always work, like I said, but
I can't believe Stoliarenko didn't submit her, dude. First and third round, I thought it was over. 2 times in my brain, I go, fuck yeah. Hit that. Nope.
I wish I would have bet Carolina, but I didn't. I was scared. I picked her, though.
Striker for Scrambler. Yeah, this is going to be definitely Grateful Dude in the house. What up, Grateful Dude? How you been, brother? This is definitely going to be fight of the night, man. Definitely. Everybody check out Grateful Dude on X and Twitter too, man. Great dude. Puts out a bunch of cool stuff. That's my dude. Kopylov was competing in grappling matches back in December, even without UFC bouts getting working. That's good information, Jeff. Kopylov hasn't beaten a legit. Yeah, true that. All G got it my whole life. I did. Yeah. Hey, my last name, I've gotten fights for it. Whipkey. That's not tough, but then people whiskey. But then the ones that said Wimpkey, that's where you got to get smacked. John Newquest in the house. What is up, Johnny News? He said, ever tracks striker versus grappler. No, that's a good idea.
Should, though.
I've never
thought of it because I always think about it. I'm like,
I'm grappler over striker. I'm grappler over striker for the most part, unless the striker's got grappling too, then obviously. But
yeah. Well, I literally, when I say striker versus grappler, like for me, it's like their main thing that they want to do is strike, and then their main thing that they want to do is grapple. Like I really try to like break it down that way when I say that. Not like well-rounded guy versus another well-rounded. Like it's like night and day, one of those things. Right. I think this is one of those fights, though.
Yeah, dude.
Not to say that Hernandez has bad striking, but he is a grappler. Like he wants to get this fight to the mat. We've seen it numerous times. And Kopylov wants to keep it on the feet. He strikes. He's not going to freaking wrestle. So this is one of those that makes sense.
We need Derek Izzy to do the algorithm for us and figure out this freaking grappler versus striker, like the results. Because
very true.
And basically, like it is, like Julija versus Carolina, where she's Muay Thai background, Julija's jiu-jitsu. That's the striker versus grappler. You know what I mean? So that's a freaking good idea. Next fight, men's welterweight, Geoff Neal versus Ian Machado Gary. I will let you start this one.
This one is going to be fun just because of all the crap too. But man, this is going to be a close fight because this is Gary's like toughest fight. And he's a pretty sizable favorite. And I'm like, whoa, okay. But we all know who Geoff Neal is, though. Very good striker. He's got power in his hands. He's durable. He can be a little hittable at times, but nothing crazy. Good volume, good leg kicks, solid takedown defense. Hard as hell to take this guy down, but he doesn't have to worry about that with Gary. Very quick striker, good hands, good combos, good kicks too. Can be a little chinny. We've seen it. He can get a little cocky and then get rocked. But yeah, this is one of those fights, man. It's really close, and I'm gonna go with Gary just because I think he could land more. Maybe what the hell is that? What was that? What was that? That was huge.
I think it was a banner or something. I don't know what that was.
Don't bet the cock. Anyways, I'm going to go with Gary here. I just think he can land the more volume. I think Neal can land the power shots, though, and I think he can potentially drop Gary maybe once in this fight. So I think this is going to be super close. What I really like in this fight, though, is the over 2.5. I think this fight can go over. Neal's tough, like I said. I think he can survive Gary's strikes. And Gary might get dropped, but he's pretty tough, too. He gets back up. And I just think he's the more sound striker, quicker hands. So Neal's going to give him a little bit of respect, but Gary's going to have to respect Neal's power. So it's one of those, like, quickness versus power battles and striking. So just going to go with Gary. I just feel like the speed's going to be a little bit too much, and edge it out ever so slightly. And if it's in a close fight, they probably want Gary to win. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man, this is This is a tough fight to call because like, all right, obviously Machado, he's got the better kickboxing game, range game, right? Ton of movement, excellent leg kicks and all that. But I don't think his leg kicks are going to work as good here because he's fighting a southpaw. So he's going to be kicking the inside the leg. Them are way easier to check. I don't know if his jab's going to work as good because when you're jabbing, like Jeff Neal's just going to be throwing straight lefts right down the pipe. There's just a lot of stuff that switches up. So Gary looked phenomenal, obviously, against Neil Magny, but that's because, dude, he had his leg screwed up within the first minute 30. Like Magny was already limping a little bit, switching stances and stuff. I don't think that happens here. But if you watch the fights before that, like obviously he knocks out Daniel Rodriguez. But if you go watch like Gabe Green fight, right? Like he lands some good shots, hits Green hard in the first round, and with his movement, but he starts slowing down as Gabe Green keeps coming at him in the fight where he's not moving as much. Not like he's gassing or anything. He's just not on his movement. He's standing there striking with him, or he's getting held up against the cage. He's getting grinded a little bit. And I just think like in this fight, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Gary because he's going to be getting hit. Like we watched Neil fight Shavkat, right? We watched that, and he took some big shots from Shavkat. And to me, Shavkat has better striking than Ian Gary. He hits harder. Right, he's throwing way more like fast head kicks. He's throwing straight punches. Like Shavkat's a savage, dude. And he was beating up Neil, and then Neil's hitting him with some punches. And in the second round, Neil's coming back a little bit, sticking him. He's stopping the takedowns. And if you watch that fight too, Neil was a little chubby in that fight. I don't know what he was going through, but he wasn't like as cut up as he usually is. Like he just looked a little more thick. Even Cormier and them was saying it. So and he still did good, dude. He rocked Shavkat in the third round and was doing great.
It was tough for Shavkat. Gave him a tough fight.
Yeah, and then like I can guarantee you, if this is going in that crazy ass back and forth dogfight, like Ian Gary is not going to take Jeff Neal's back standing and choke him out like that. That's not Ian Gary's game. Like he's not a savage like Shavkat. Like Shavkat's a dude back on the battlefield that was just murder people like that. Ian Gary would have been like the dude from Gladiator doing that or that, not fucking actually out there. So I don't know, dude. I just and then you got all the stuff going on outside the ring with Ian Gary. So what's all in his head? I'm sure he's not as concentrated, as focused as he was the first time he was going to fight Jeff Neal, because you're still dealing with this, that. You got to listen to stupid crap. So and it's a big step up in competition. I don't know, man. I'm gonna take Jeff Neal here. I'm gonna say that the first round's tough for him. He lands some shots, but I'm gonna say in the second round is Gary stops moving. And plus, not even the fact too though that Jeff Neal could knock out Ian Gary. You know what I mean? We've seen Kenan Song drop it. Are you going to bed? You want to pick a fight real quick? All right, yeah. Never mind. She's coughing and sick. You want to? Let me see some.
If you want me to.
Okay, hold on.
Right, come on, Dad.
Is this up on the screen? Let me see. Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So which fight do we want her to pick, boys and girls?
Let's do
here. Let's do this one really quick.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'm gonna click this, baby, and then just.
Daddy.
All right. Okay, let me scroll. Whoop. All right. So on this one, Avery Bell, who do you like? The guy closer to Dad or the guy farther away from Dad? Which one of these? Yeah, this guy's closest. That guy's farther away. Whoop. Volkanovski. Volkanovski. All right, and then we're gonna parlay Volkanovski. Who do you want her to check, Johnny?
Dude, Jeff Neal. We were talking about that one.
Okay, right here, baby. All right. Hold on, let me bring up the screen. Okay, so do you want
the one that looks tougher? I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, which one looks tougher? Jeff Neal.
There you go.
Did you even look at him?
No, I just.
He does look tougher. I'll tell you that.
Went the Norm McDonald, the Norm McDonald route. You know the Norm McDonald route, right?
That's hilarious.
Beauty. He goes in basket.
I'm picking the more tougher guy. This guy, Jeff Neal.
Yeah. So that's that. Baby Blood. You got Jeff Neal and the baby goat. Dude, I love that story. Did you hear that freaking story Volkanovski told about his daughter?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Dude, that's the greatest thing in the world. She's like, what if Islam Makhachev comes through the window? Like,
I'd be like, son of a bitch.
she's hilarious like her dad, dude.
What do you guys think of Jeff Neal plus 3.5 at -105?
That's not bad at all. I feel like he
just has to win one round.
Out. He could hit it. Dude, you seen what he did with Luke? All right, let's see what we got here.
I like that bet.
That's not bad.
I might play that actually.
So then what if he knocks him out? What happens?
Oh, you win too. So he either has to win by a finish or he has to win by decision or lose 29-28.
That's not bad. Minus 105.
No, not at all.
Let's see. Gary shows levels here. Okay. All right. If Gary gets flatline KO'd, how much Jeff Neal merch worth we buying? I'll give me a Jeff Neal. I will. I'm down. I'm on it. I was gonna buy. Yeah, Gary gonna win somehow, but man, I really want Neal to knock him out and him holding his own against Shavkat. I think he's a really nice chance. Yeah, just that fight alone should make him minus or plus 120. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I had a bet on Shavkat. I got a bunch of Shavkat rookie cards, and I'm like, oh my fucking God right now. Like when he choked him out, I was so happy because like the second round was pretty close, and the third round, like, I think rocking him, dude. A little bit.
I think Shavkat, if he would have won by decision, it would have been 29-28 for sure. Yeah. And if you can do that, you could do that to Gary. So 1,000%
And dude, like, because we've seen Gary get dropped by Song. You know what I mean? So like, and dude, like Jeff Neal hits like a mofo, and he's fasting out the southpaw. How many southpaws has Gary fought? Because I don't think Gabe Green is.
Let me look and see. Song isn't. I know that.
So like he might not even have fought a good southpaw yet. And
Neil Magny isn't.
And Jeff Neal's gonna be
Rodriguez. Is Daniel Rodriguez? No, I don't think
he might be. He might be. I don't know. But that fight was over so quick. But he might be. Yeah, Yippy's got Gary. He does look really good. There's just a lot going on. Was it Dixon who said in the past that Gary looks like he got a Viagra He does. He got long. Can't get Sankanan dropping Ian Gary out of my head, and now he's fighting hands of steel. Like, I don't know, man. It's hard to imagine him having a perfect fight without getting in any trouble. Yeah, I picked Jeff Neal. That's who I picked. I
really like that spread bet.
Yeah, that's
it. Might be a bet, and I should have followed what we were talking about with Michael Johnson over 1.5. We should have done that.
Yeah,
because we were talking it out. We're like, This is one of those moments right now. I'm just gonna roll with it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Of which one? The over?
No, like last week we should have did the over 1.5 in the Michael Johnson fight because we were liking it and we should have done it.
Yeah.
But this one is like the same thing. It's like I like this one, and I'm like 105 odds. Like,
who'd you pick to win the fight? Gary?
Yeah, I did, but he's not gonna win a knockout. He's gonna win by decision. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think he's not gonna win all 3 rounds. I don't think he will.
Dude, so I'm putting that in. I mean, I'm going to put in our thing, but I'm putting in the baby blood one. Jeff Neal, Volkanovski. I'm going to just put in a little parlay. That has to pay good odds. That has to pay phenomenal odds.
I'll tell you what it is right now.
That's the baby blood parlay right there, and I like it.
Ready? Plus 422.
Yes, Pink Floyd. How big is she getting now? That's why she hasn't been on, because she went into preschool, and now she's in kindergarten, and she's like halfway through it. Dude, she's so smart. That little baby girl, smart. Her mom's super smart though, so. She's good with, like, her mom's good with books and the talking. She's a 4.0 student, all that. Me, not so much. Me, not so much. But yes, dude, she's that's not fair. Volk looks like her pops in that photo.
That's true.
The Norm technique works a lot. Yeah. I want to say it because it's just a funny joke. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, Norm McDonald, he's like, I usually take the bigger, blacker guys. And it tends to pay off. It definitely does. As soon as she's seen him, she goes, I'll take him. He looks tougher. Look at Ian Gary. Look at him. He goes, he looks tough now. Plus 800 Neo decision. Plus 800 crazier. No shit. That's a good call, Scenarios. Plus 800 is solid. It's if all the Aussies win, do a shoey.
We got Volkanovski, we got Tafa. Who else is there?
I'll lose on
Whitaker.
I'll lose on Lima, but I'll win on Volk. So I'm down with that. With next show, if all of them win, we'll see what's up. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that. Neo spread is money. That is a good call, Johnny. And that Neo by decision, man. Because you could even get a draw here, right? What if you get it freaking?
Oh, a draw works for the spread too.
what if you get Gary winning like the first, second round or first and third, but Neil messes him up in one of the rounds? Yeah, I got to stop cussing.
You would win the
they
spread.
took our money
You would
away
win that.
from our last live show. It might have been with the
Dude,
4 people.
I don't understand how you got dinged for that, because I cuss on every freaking time it's on mine, like every time, like bad. I don't get it.
Oh, that was when you was out here talking about white. I love white people and
The same
white,
one.
White.
You crazy.
Hindsight's always 2020. That's a fact. Yeah, dude, he's coming to Louisville on my birthday, and I want to go to it, but we got the show on, so we'll see. But I don't know, okay, next fight, men's bantamweight division, Merab Dvalishvili versus Henry Cejudo. I'm going to start this when you start the last one. This is going to be a excellent fight, obviously, right? But like, dude, Merab might be my most favorite fighting style ever. I say that, but then you got like Shavkat, who I like his style because he's trying to kill you the whole time. You know what I mean? But like Merab has especially post USADA. There was dudes kind of back in the day like Sean Shirk and stuff. You know, they was on all the stuff that could go hard like Merab. But like post USADA, man, like since USADA came along, Matt's gonna let me know I'm probably saying the wrong thing, but Merab's crazy. He shot 50 freaking takedowns against Piotr Jan and then threw how many strikes? And he never stopped moving. Then at the end, when they go to shake hands, he goes shake his hand, and Piotr Jan's like, "Don't hit me again." Like, bro, what the like, man?
He's like ready to shoot, like defend a takedown.
Yes. So you give me all that, then you tell me that Henry Cejudo, obviously great wrestling, but I mean, great wrestling. Like this fight's probably not going to go to the ground. If it does for a second, because Merab's not holding you down anyways. But that's not the fact. That's the fact. Merab just wants to touch you. He wants to grab you. He wants to wrestle you. He wants to wear on you. Get up. Okay, here, leg kick, leg kick. The freaking leg kicks that he landed on Piotr Jan, dude, and made him switch stance for the rest of the fight in the second round. Dude, he beat the brakes off of him standing and on the ground. So that makes me think even standing, I like his size advantage, 2 inches taller, half an inch of reach. But like when's Merab had a size advantage? Maybe John Dotson, but nobody really looks great against him. But when's he had a size advantage? You know what I mean? I love everything about it. His striking's improving. He's durable as shit. You seen him take the Marlon Moraes shots. You know, he might have my favorite fighting style ever, dude. The machine. Cejudo, I didn't like what he looked like against Sterling. Like he didn't look good the first couple of rounds. His striking didn't look all that phenomenal, which we don't know if it was ever that phenomenal. He always had the good grappling and stuff. Like we think his shit was crazy because he knocked out Dillashaw in like 13 seconds, but he wasn't knocking out people before that. You know what I mean? And then he beats Moraes, who we figure out and learn that he was done and crashed. He had one fucking round in him. And then after that, everybody's finishing him. And then he beat up Dominic Cruz, right? Older Dominic Cruz. So it's like we really didn't see him against no great strikers. Then against Aljo, man, like he just really wasn't doing too much to impress me. And now he's been out another 10 months. And I think Merab beats Aljo. I think fucking Merab beats Aljo. So like, I mean, I love Merab. Like his style's crazy, dude. And I think that he wins here. I think that this is a kind of a bad matchup for Cejudo because even if Cejudo wanted to wrestle, which I doubt he will, he could probably land the takedowns, but he's not going to hold Merab down. That's just going to waste a little energy. But I like Merab's improved striking. I like everything about Merab's game here. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to go to decision, but give me Merab, man. I think he wins. He dominated Piotr Jan from the start of that fight to the end, and I think he can do the same thing here. I think this dude's going to be the champion. So give me Merab, and I'm very confident on him.
Yeah, I agree. I'm very confident on Merab as well. You just can't. You can't game. I mean, you can try to game plan for him because you know what's coming, but you just, when you're in the ring or the octagon, you're not going to be able to stuff all those takedowns. There's just no way. You're going to get tired. This dude doesn't get tired. And it's going to be a 3-round. Like, he doesn't have to worry about cardio ever. And Cejudo is going to have to stuff so many takedowns. He's just not going to. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Dvalishvili is going to win this fight, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but fortunately, he's going to win this fight. Because I know a lot of people are on Henry. I get it. He's a wrestler. He's a good wrestler. But he's 37 years old. He's fought like once in almost 4 years. Like, Dvalishvili, like, this is another one. Like, don't overthink this, guys. Like, this style of Merab is insane. No one has this style of just come at you 90 takedowns in a row. I don't give a crap. And guess what? I can do 90 more right after this fight.
He shot 50 takedowns.
You like, no one's ever going to do that.
Fuck. Against Jan too.
I know.
Like a bad dude.
He's amazing. Like, I just don't see how Cejudo wins. I really don't, unless he catches him.
Even if they were
going
both
in for-
34, if this was like right after Cejudo won, it would still be a tough fight, and I would still go with Merab after what I've seen. After what he did to Petr Yan, who nobody even beats that dude.
For
All his
5
shit
rounds.
losses are split decision bullshit.
Like, clear
and he
5-round winner.
beat him down.
I know.
I had a big bets on
I had a
Yan.
bet on Yan, and I felt like an
holy
asshole.
shit. My best friend back home, he doesn't even he knows he's been watching UFC with me his whole life, but he doesn't watch it like I do. And he was like, I'm taking Merab before this. I was laughing at him. We were all sitting there watching it. And Merab just beat the brakes off. Bro, I'm not betting again. How the fuck can you bet against what you've seen him do to Petr Yan?
No.
And Petr Yan, like, you know what I mean? He's fighting with O'Malley. He's fighting with any of them dudes and putting on the greatest show and possibly winning. Like, what would you if Yan and Cejudo fought? Cejudo's not taking Yan down, so they're striking the whole time. So, like, what are we doing from there? I think Yan beats Cejudo. Like, and so I don't know, bro. Give me Merab. I think that this dude,
it's gonna be probably decision because Cejudo's tough. But yeah, this is one of those. Another one. Don't think about this too much. You know these guys. You know what's gonna happen. It's one of those like clear cuts.
Just watch Merab versus Petr Yan and tell me if anybody at 135 is going to beat this.
No, he's going to be the champion. He's
going
to beat O'Malley if he ever fights him. Like, he's going to beat everybody. Like, just because of his style, no one can keep up with him.
Is he the best fight style ever?
It's the hardest fight.
Like,
Sean Strickland is the closest, but it's not the same. Because Sean Strickland just comes at you and
he's just boxing you. Like Merab's wrestling, boxing, leg kick. He does not stop
all those takedowns. There's only one way you can is like a knee, and that's it.
I didn't think that he could. Because you're gonna have to knock him out, which is
you're gonna have to do something crazy.
Go 5 rounds. I thought he was gonna slow down against Yan. I guarantee Yan thought he was gonna fucking slow down too, and then he didn't. He's like,
I'll be bullish all day.
Bullish.
Defending your units, man.
Defending them.
All right, man. You take Cejudo and we'll see what happens.
Merab, baby. This next fight's, men's middleweight 185. Robert Whitaker, Paulo Costa. You get to start this one.
Yeah, this is. See, I'm not gonna be bullish now. This is actually a pretty close fight, I think, too. I'm gonna go with Whitaker just because of the inactivity with Costa. But if Costa was like active, like he should have been, and like fighting normally and not being Costa, if you want to say, like this would be a freaking good fight. But Whitaker is amazing. Like, he's just a very good striker, super technical. He does keep his hands low, like a little too low sometimes, so he can get cracked. He did get cracked against Dricus, but he's got good takedown defense. Doesn't worry about that. But yeah, he keeps that range well, good kicks. But Costa's just a powerful striker, good durability. He's got good cardio for as big as he is. And he's got pretty decent takedown defense if Whitaker wants to try to take this fight to the mat. But he's just too inactive. Who knows what he's going to look like on the scale? He always looks shredded, but we don't know if he's going to make the weight because he's a big dude. And I don't know if we'll see what happens, but I'm going to go with Whitaker. I think this goes to decision as well. I think Costa wins early or Whitaker wins by decision because Costa, like I said, he's durable and he might start slowing down a bit, but he is a freaking dog and he's going to stay in there and, get crazy, maybe get bloody and do all these taunts and stuff. But I think Whitaker's just a better overall guy. I think he's smart enough after the Dricus fight. Don't take this guy don't take him lightly, if you want to say. And because I think he did take Dricus a little bit too lightly, and he got rocked for it. So I think he'll be a changed fighter here. So give me Whitaker by decision. Like I said, I'm not super confident because I do think Costa has a chance to knock him out after the Dricus fight. So I'm more confident in Whitaker than Ian Gary. Let's put it that way. And it's the same line.
Yeah, I would, definitely take that. Yeah, dude, Costa, dude, he's fought what, like one time in 4 years or some shit? Hasn't looked good in 3.5 years. He had a bad bad infection in his elbow 3 months ago where he had to go have a surgery and stuff. So how long did that take to heal? You get back to fighting. And he hasn't been fighting forever. And even the last time he fought, if you can watch him fight Luke Rockhold and think that dude that shows up from a couple years ago is going to beat Robert Whitaker, that's crazy because he looked terrible in that fight. Like he looked decent in the first round, but he grappled for 1 round and looked gassed. Like, yeah, dude, Whitaker, well-rounded, tough. He's coming back in shape. He's coming back for real deal after what happened to him against DDP, dude. There's no way he's going to come back and take another loss. I just think that he's going to be pretty much the movement. It should look a lot like the Vettori fight. You know what I mean? Where he's just moving around and Vittori's coming in to hit him and he's just counter striking him. Whap, just hitting him. He could mix in the grappling, but I doubt it because Paulo's just going to get back up. So it's going to be a striking match where I think that Whitaker's movement and speed, the big cage helps, is just going to be able to help him pick him apart. Costa hasn't really been finishing anybody in a long time. You didn't finish Luke Rockhold. So what's the odds you're going to finish Robert Whitaker? So give me Robert Whitaker, man. I think he gets it done by decision. I think that we see a really good Robert Whitaker this time, because it's not like last time, like he got knocked out cold or something. He just got beat down. Then he got, up against the cage, started getting beat up, took some big body shots and stuff. So, but give me Whitaker. I don't believe in Paulo Costa no more. After what he did with Vettori, and then, I mean, like he hasn't looked good in years and years and years. And then, he's coming off an injury and all that. Looked terrible against Luke Rockhold, bro. So give me Robert Whitaker all day, every day, twice on Saturday, man.
Love it.
Yeah, MMA Luke, what is up, man? He said, I think Costa has overrated power. Okay. I missed some of these comments up here. Let's see. I agree. Matt, may the best fighter win for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, that one. It's not the Cejudo take necessarily, it's the rest of it. What, that Merab's a savage and he's got one of the best fight. The dude shot 59 takedowns in a fight, or 49 takedowns.
I thought it was going to be the other way around.
I've watched MMA since day one, and I've never seen no crap like that.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
ever in my life. And then plus do the strikes and beat him up. That's all I'm saying.
I could be wrong. I've been wrong numerous times.
Don't tell me, Matt. Don't tell me you're a Sugar Sean fan, because we did say Sugar Sean's going to get.
I did say that.
Like when Saba and them, when we used to talk about Sugar.
He got 11 takedowns in the Peter Yan fight for 5 rounds.
50. And it's not even about getting them. It's just the fact that
the fact that he's in his face for 5 rounds. It's not going to be a 5-round fight, yes, but 3 rounds, half of that even, 25 takedown attempts. Whew.
Let's go. MMA, Luke. Andy's got the size advantage. I like that a lot, man. So Henry's a 125, dude. MMA Luke, let's go. You guys first. I love you guys. It's us first, the bookies always. Let's go, MMA Luke. And everybody check out MMA Luke on X, on Twitter. Excellent profile picture and great dude, obviously. So everybody check out MMA Luke, man. Really appreciate you coming out. Johnny News said, I see it as a coin flip. Cejudo is better money, accuracy, takedown defense. Okay. I don't mind anybody on the Cejudo side either. Merab he won me over. You guys should be more bullish on Rob than Merab. Maybe. I think Costa has overrated power. Yeah. Because Costa was training for Hamza. I'd like to see him grapple and control Rob for most fight, because he ain't winning. Right. But I don't know if he ever even trained for Hamza. You know what I mean? Like,
sure. Maybe
he might have just been trying to, he signed a thing, and because Paulo hasn't knocked a fighter down in 4 years. Yeah, he hasn't even looked good in 5. He hasn't looked good since Yoel Romero. Paulo has never been a power puncher, right? He just puts the pressure on you. He TKOs guys, correct. Yep. At 138 MMA, said my dudes. What's up, Tyler, man? We appreciate you coming out. Everybody check out 138 MMA on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere. I think he's TikToking now. So everybody check out 138, dude. He does all kinds of content, puts out a whole bunch of stuff, puts in a ton of good work, and he's a great dude. So definitely check him out. I had Blood and Johnny in chat was so long ago. Costa had champ vibes, right? Right. Then he got destroyed in that champ fight, title fight. Daz Files, though. Everybody, what's up, Daz Files? Everybody check out Daz on Twitter and Instagram. He's always putting out bets, always putting out cool stuff. He's damn right with that comment right there. Y'all saying he's for sure the champ. Let's see after this weekend. Yeah. This is just a step. 37-year-old Cejudo is just a step. Cejudo,
all he needs to do is beat Cejudo, which I do think he will, and then he's going to fight Sean O'Malley. If he's maybe even the champ. He might not even be the champ. He might have to fight Cheeto.
Maybe. That's
and if he's going to fight Cheeto,
yeah. Chronic Combat Conversations in the house. He said, let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, man. We appreciate you coming out. Check out Chronic Combat Conversations. They're on tomorrow night. Their show is live. They put out excellent stuff. Guru and TB on Twitter. So check them guys out, man. They're excellent, cool dudes. Put out tons of funny information, tons of MMA news, tons of content. So check them out. They deserve it. Cool dudes. Can't wait to do a show with them. March or April, 1000%.
I already asked them. They're working it out.
Let's go.
You better
That's
get back
what
to
I
me.
like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Don't big league us. Don't be big leaguing us now. MMA Luke said, join a little late. How do you guys think the Hernandez that one was like, we're both on, or no, I'm on Hernandez. I'm not confident, too crazy confident, but I like Hernandez. Johnny's on the striker.
I'm a little more confident, but not like, oh my God, I'm rushing to the window and putting all my life savings on him. But I think the odds are crazy. I think it's more of a 50-50 fight.
True that. Yeah. Can't wait for Marab to lose. Jeez, AJ. I thought that was your boys down there coming out of New Jersey. I thought you guys were all like representing down there. They're New York boys, man. Come on, man. What else?
I think he's a real person.
Yeah, he's got to.
That's what you mean.
I need to see him beat.
No, I think
I need to see him beat.
I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a good fighter. I'm just saying it. It's the matchup that Marab offers any bantamweight. It's insane.
Yeah. Main event time, Yanni.
Let's go.
Men's featherweight. Elliott Topuria versus Bo Alexander, the baby goat, Volkanovski. I'm gonna let you start this one, Johnny.
So, if anybody wants to pick against Volkanovski, this is the time to do it, guys. I really think Ilya can give him a bad matchup. Well, not a bad matchup, but a tough fight. Let's put it that way. I just think Ilya is like a mini Volkanovski in a way. Like, he's got good striking, he's got good wrestling, he's good everywhere. What is this commentating? He's super well. I know he hasn't fought the level of competition that Volkanovski has, but who has? Let's be honest. But Topuria is very good. Like, he's very good everywhere. He's got a good chin. He's got good cardio. Like, anything you could say about Volkanovski, you could say about Topuria in a way too, other than the competition. But he's also younger. Volkanovski's coming off fighting Islam twice, lost in that crazy one that he took short notice, which I wish he wouldn't have took. And that was only 3 months ago, I believe. Something crazy. And that was a Shadow Realm knockout. He was out, and it was weird to see.
Shadow Realm.
Like, I cried a little bit. I will say that in my heart, because I didn't want to see that, and I did. So that's in the back of my mind too. But like I said, you're commentating my whole shit. If this was a time to pick against Volkanovski in the featherweight division, this is the time to do it. So I'm going to pick Ilya. Not betting him. I'm picking him to win. I could be wrong. I could look like a fool. Sure. I'm okay with that. Been there, done that. I'm 39 years old. Look like a fool all the time, every day. So it's not going to hurt my feelings. But Volkanovski's a monster. I'm not saying he's not. I love Volkanovski as a fighter. But like I said, I told myself this too. If Ilya ever fought Volkanovski, I would more than likely pick Ilya, just because I think he's the only guy at featherweight at the moment that could beat Volkanovski. So
you think he beat Max?
Do I think Ilya can beat Max? Honestly, you want me to be honest? No.
That's all. That's all I want from you.
You know what? But this is the weird thing. I think that Max can't beat Volkanovski. It's one of those weird Whitaker things, Right. Whitaker could beat everybody, but who
is he?
Is he?
I think that's everybody can beat everybody at 145 besides Max.
I think this is the one chance that, like, Ilya, I think this is gonna be a very close, tough.
He's fight. Dangerous. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go with Ilya. I'm gonna say by decision, because I do think this fight goes to decision. Very close. Could be a split.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a good fight, but I like, this is not, I mean, it's not as much as a Joe Pyfer, right? I'm not saying Ilya is blown up like a Joe Pyfer, because he's more well-rounded. He showed cardio. He went 5 rounds, but like, he's had an easy path, dude. Like, his path to where he's at is not proven to me. Like, okay, he hasn't beaten anybody. He beat Bryce Mitchell, which is a one-dimensional wrestler. And at points in the second round, he was starting to get touched up a little bit before he knocked Bryce out. He got taken down by Bryce in the first round and controlled for like a minute and a half. Then he comes in and he looks phenomenal against Josh Emmett. Yeah, dude, Josh Emmett's a 38-year-old boxer that ain't going to kick him, that ain't going to wrestle him, that ain't going to do nothing but box him. And he's a better boxer than Josh Emmett. Surprise, surprise, he won. But now you're coming in against Volk, who's a phenomenal boxer, outboxing Max, right? But also has leg kicks, wrestling, clinch. This man some say he beat Islam Makhachev at 155 just recently. You know what I mean? So the knockout he took wasn't a shadow realm knockout. He got kicked in the head a little bit. You know,
No,
he got kicked,
you
but he
look,
didn't go
back and look
out
at
cold.
that.
He just got beat down.
He went
got
down like a
TKO'd.
sack of potatoes and his eyes rolled back. Come on, man.
He did that Michael Johnson thing. Come on, man. The leg stiff.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but he went down like a sack of potatoes, and you knew he wasn't there. He was not there.
But
he might
still,
not, maybe that shadow realm, but he was definitely like in Australia somewhere.
You leave Volk out of
I'm
this.
being honest. Come on.
But listen, Topuria is a savage, dude. He does. He has phenomenal boxing, phenomenal power. But I'm not sold on everything he does. Like I said, I think Volk can take him down. I think he can mix in some grappling here. I think Volk has better cardio. I think Volk's fought the best people in the world and has seen this style of a fucking power boxer before. I think Volk's durable. And like, dude, when I had some other, I was going to put up some other clips and stuff, but like, even with Bryce Mitchell, like I said, in the second round, for some point, like a little point, I don't know if it's because they grappled in the first round or what, but like in the second round, I took like a 25-second clip where Bryce Mitchell's like hitting him, chasing him around. Even Daniel Cormier is like, looks like Elliott's slowing down, and like Bryce starting to pick him apart for at least 25 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? So I'm like, dude, if Bryce can take him down, Volk can take him down. You know what I mean? Volk's been improving his grappling a ton. You've seen with Yair, you've seen in a lot of fights. Then his boxing's phenomenal. But the thing is, and he's got the longer reach. And what he's going to be doing here is he's going to be moving. He's going to be out in range. He's not just going to be boxing with Topuria. Of course, like I said, with Topuria versus Emmett, that was the best opponent that Topuria could ever get, unless Emmett hit him with the knockout shot, which Ilya's got a chin. Like, that dude's not getting knocked out because he fucking took them shots that put Bryce Mitchell to the further. He just took them, and he took like 5-10 of them in that fight because he was going in the pocket, putting himself in the fire. But like against Volk, like Volk's not just going to be really sitting in the pocket with him a ton. Like, he might exchange with him a couple times, but he's going to be moving around, boxing, leg kick, mixing everything in. And I do think that he can land some takedowns. And I think Ilya, just like Joe Pyfer, they're going to be the man. Them dudes are going to be them. They're fucking both 27 years old. But like you got to learn a couple lessons. Like, Ilya's a little too brave right now. Like, why didn't he have to go fight Max Holloway? Why did he get to skip around that? Because he beat up Josh
Max Holloway's fighting Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, but they could have made that though.
I wish they would have, because I would have picked Max Holloway.
Yeah, and I just think we're getting a steal on Volkanovski's line, dude. Like, at 145 is different than 155. Now, Ilya's probably one of the best people that can beat him because he does have that raw power. But I just don't think that he knocks out Volkanovski. And then I just think that Volkanovski outworks him over 5 rounds, man, and mixes in the grappling. I'm going with the baby goat. I bet the baby goat. I bet him. I had to do it online because I could, like I said, I'm going to post that tomorrow, but I couldn't get to the casino. So I had to do it online. I knew the line was going to change. I was waiting for it. It was going down. It got down to minus 115. I'm like,
you did the old Johnny K tactic, waiting for those lines to go down.
Oh, dude, that's what I stayed doing that. And then so I'm waiting, and I'm like, damn, are these guys really going to let me get Volk at plus money? Because like I said, even if I lose, then I lose on the baby go. I lose on the go. But I know he's going to. I'm going to end it with this. Volkanovski is the junkyard dog of all junkyard dogs, of the highest order of junkyard dogs. We've seen this dude get cracked. We've seen him get almost choked out. He's got great cardio. He's got the best skills in the world. He's a junkyard dog. You know what I mean? So taking Volk, man, minus 120. The line was like minus 125 last time I looked, and it should go back up. Like, dude, you seen what he did with Islam over 5 rounds, dude. The grappling, he's everything. I like it. As long as he doesn't get knocked out, I'm with you. He doesn't finish Ilya, so like I think it goes to decision. I mean,
like I said, I just think this is one of the in the featherweight division. No, it could be. I'm not saying it will be, but this is the one time that I think it can happen, because who's going to beat him? Who's going to beat Volkanovski at featherweight like right now, other than Ilya? Just like, and the reason why I say that is because I think Ilya is just like Volkanovski. Like, he has the same traits. He's good everywhere. I think he's got a little bit more finishing upside. Maybe he doesn't have level of competition and the experience. Maybe the cardio is a little bit different. Volkanovski probably has a little bit better cardio, but like grappling, wrestling, striking, it's all there. Like, this is going to be a very good fight. I'm really looking forward to it. But this is the only guy that I can see beating Volkanovski. So I told myself, if it ever happened, I'm going to do it, and I did it. So no bet, though. No bet.
You didn't take him as a dog? You told yourself this?
If I did, I should have done it at plus 160, and I'm not touching it now.
Yeah, plus 160. Damn. Late to the party. Marab wins easy. Let's go MMA Ricky. And MMA Ricky is our dude, and he knows what he's talking about. You can tell by the first line. I'd say no more. Marab wins easy. Next comment. Volk's going to prove all the doubters wrong. He's going to put it on.
I don't think people are doubting him, but that's just me.
Even money, almost. Even money,
I think people jumped on Ilya when he was plus 160. You know what I mean? Like I just think it's going to be one of those fights. It's going to be close. Going to go to decision. It could be 48-47. Either way.
Yeah, Antoine, thank you, man, for coming out, dude. We really appreciate that, and appreciate the kind words, man. And that's all. We're all gonna win. We're all gonna win this weekend. We might take 1 or 2 losses, but we're all gonna win. EQ says Volkanovski. Volk has faster footwork. I think that's the route. I like that. Matt's on my side for this one. Finally, let's go. We're agreeing, Matt. I like it. Alex is fighting Father Time and also Ilya on Saturday. True that. A little riddle.
He's 35. I mean, I don't think he's like washed up yet or anything like that or anything crazy, but man, it's going to be such a good fight.
Wonder if Justin Villegas is here. I tried to get my mustache a little better this time. I didn't get to get it last time. He made fun of me calling me White Herb. White Herb. I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, I'll be working out here, but appreciate it.
Did you pass Hugh Walnut's comment about me not fighting in real life?
Yeah, I think
I laughed a little bit. Appreciate you coming out, Hugh.
Is that your boy, Huey?
No, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Huge Walnut.
But apparently he knows me in real life. So
coming in hot.
Don't take my breakdown serious, guys.
3rd degree black belt.
It's all right. He knows me.
The recent knockout scares me. Don't be saying that, Dad.
See, that does it worries me. It's 3 months, dude. It was clean.
This is gonna be a great fight. Down. Yeah, Ilya has never fought no one near the level of Volk. Volk is older and has been KO'd. The momentum, movement of Volk. Yeah, true that.
It's just gonna be a really good fight.
Guess what time it is, Johnny K?
Oh shit! This is what everybody came for. How many people are in here?
Step 61 right now.
61. Hit the like button if you want that step 2 ladder challenge bet. Roll it over. Hit the like button right now if you haven't.
So here's the thing. We need it to be even 50, or we don't need it to be, but 50 to go to 100, 100 to 200, and that. So last week we went 25 to 56. So we have a little movement. We just got to get it to where we're going to have $100.
100.
Yeah, at least 100 or more dollars after this.
So let's just be real. Both you and me are like
Marab,
100% Marab. So he's in a parlay.
I think. Listen,
sorry, Matt.
Here's what I think we do. Marab. And then the Yang under, and that comes to minus 107. And
I don't have that on DraftKings. I could do it on maybe a different book.
Okay, because if you put that in and you put it's minus 107, if you put the 56 we won from last week on that, you get 102 back. So we'll still be over the 100. We'd be at 102, but it's minus 107. But last week was like plus 116, so we have a little wiggle room. As long as we get it to 100. Or what else do you like? Because I mean, I know we like Marab. There's other ones.
I'm trying to think. Do Jeff since we both like Marab, I kind of want to do like the we both like play. I don't want to do like 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Like we did last week. We're gonna do that.
We could do Ian Gary, Jeff Neal over 1.5. I know we both like the over in that.
Over 1.5? Ian Gary? It's 2.5.
Yeah, but we can buy it down to the 1.5.
Yeah, I don't have the props out for that though yet. Oh wait, no, I do. I do.
It's, hold on. Minus 230. So
that would over 1.5.
Yeah.
It's only minus 225.
Yeah. So that plus.
Are you cool with that?
If we do, I mean, well, what else do you like?
I mean,
I like the other one where everybody's ended everybody inside the distance on that one, dude. Like them dudes have finished everyone like 31 wins between them, 31 finishes, all under the round and a half. And then they've been finished in 9 of their 11 losses.
Under 1.5.
Yes, on that one. But them dudes, the heavyweights, bro, are going to go at it. But I also like that over 1.5.
Been burned been burned by those unders, the under 1.5, man.
Because I like
Overs
Bobby.
hit.
I like Robert Whitaker too, but I don't think he was feeling him as much as far as
I
putting him
don't
in.
mind him, but I wouldn't mind doing it. If you feel confident, I'll do it. What do you feel more confident in, the over 1.5 with Gary or Whitaker? Either way, we're getting plus money.
I feel real confident in the over 1.5 on the Gary fight, to be honest. I'm
pretty confident with that.
What would that? And you said that's minus what? 225?
It'll be plus
that's
110 total.
Yeah. That's what you want to do. So what?
You cool with it? Are you more what are you more confident in? I like both, but what are you more confident in?
I like that under 1.5 for them two dudes that are going to goon each other.
Oh god.
But I'm down with the Gary though. Well, like you said, one we both like. I like it. I like it.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's go with the over.
Let's go with the over.
Go with the over or Whitaker?
Over 1.5 with the Gary fight. I think that hits, man.
That's plus 110. So we put 56.
Let me just do a couple research on that real quick with the Gary over. Like most of his wins, I mean,
yeah, they're
just other than Daniel Rodriguez. I mean, decisions lately in the UFC.
He's never been finished, and with outside of Neal getting choked out by
dude, Jeff Neal's
he's
monster.
He's not getting finished. He only finishes lower level guys. Like that's not only
the only thing would be if he finishes Gary. If he finishes Gary in the first round, I can see that. That's the only thing I can see.
I would be shocked if Neal finishes Gary in the first round.
Okay, then let's go with that over. Then I thought you talked me into it. I like it. Plus 110. Let's go.
Let's go. So we got Marab in the over 1.5. That is the second leg of the ladder. I'm gonna put that in too. I gotta wait for that stuff to drop. I might just I could go look at DraftKings. Is it on DraftKings already?
Yeah, it's on DraftKings.
I might put it. Because my book never puts nothing out until. No, I'll probably be able to get that by tomorrow night. Let me see.
I'm just trying to figure out how much money I have to roll over exactly. Is it $56 and something cents?
Yeah. Let me see.
I'm just gonna do it. Oh, here it is. 56.41. Rolling it over.
41. See, mine. They don't even have the Volk over underline now, but Volk's minus 130 now. So if I wouldn't have put that bet in online at minus 120, I would already be $30 more in the hole. I'm betting, to win 300, to win 3 units. I'd already lost $30 more. Yeah, they don't mind.
Crazy.
But
okay, 56.41 pays out 118. So we'll be a little bit ahead of schedule again.
I like it. That'd be nice. So everybody got that, man. We appreciate everybody coming out so much.
Got it.
Sorry, Matt said lock of the cards, Miranda Maverick. Appreciate you coming out tonight, hanging out with us, Matt. 138, Tyler, man. 138 MMA. We appreciate you coming out. Jaden's got Danny Barlow locked. Jaden, we appreciate you coming out with us.
Lock it up.
Dude. Any Action Sportscast. This is our dude right here. Everybody follow him. Follow Mushroom. Blom Dog out here. I would have predicted Volk points had the late notice fight not happen. Elliott very likely to win. Blum Dog, appreciate you coming out. Real Fight Picks. What is up, dog? Appreciate you coming out. Shady, we appreciate you as always. Real quick with the donos. Kiwi Brew, you're the man, bro. All the time. We appreciate all the donos. And Johnny Newquist, appreciate you coming out. And we're going to get Derek Izzy on that to let us know about the stats and grappling. Derek Izzy, everybody that came out, we appreciate you guys, man. Jeff Bruno, Real Fight Picks. Let's see. MMA Luke. We had Pepe in here earlier. AJ, we always appreciate you coming out. Bunny Hunter, Derek Izzy, EQ in the building. Pink Freud, Jumbo Loco, Sneerius, Ryan Jordan, Yippee Kaye, our dude, hit me up for the shirt. Stiper, everybody, Collins Nietzsche, just seen that. I don't know how I missed that, but man, appreciate you coming out. Everybody, man, we will see you on Friday night. And then for the big pay-per-view Friday night, where we're going to have some excellent guests, some good giveaways too, most likely. And then I've been forgetting about that every time. We're going to have some more giveaways every week.
I keep forgetting too.
Yeah, you'll see us though on Friday night. We're going to have a good show. And then everybody, man, good luck on Saturday. Let's smoke these bookies. In the end, it's us versus these bookies. So
right.
Let's smoke them.